Anything of interest?
I just joined because I thought the conversation that you guys were having was interesting.
How so?
Just hearing it out. I don't mean to
No.
interrupt.
Oh, you're not interrupting. We're addressing you. You are the center of attention now. What say you? How was it interesting?
I don't I
You're
don't know if I
center
want to be
screen.
the center of
Uh,
attention.
but you are now.
Mm, yep. Well, I think the conversation that's being had is interesting. I'm not entirely sure how much I can speak for the issues that are being raised.
But you came up for the conversation. You must have thoughts.
I'm here to listen. I'm interested
Do
in. I'm
that.
interested in
Well,
what's being said. I don't know if I'm ready to engage
you
quite
could
yet.
listen from the chat, could you not? You
I
came
like to
all
be
the way
an
up to the
active listener.
panel. You came all the way up to the panel to listen. You can
What do
do
you mean
that.
all the way up? This wasn't a journey.
Motherfucker, don't bore me. You're getting rather boring.
I didn't mean to interrupt like conversation.
Then you could have done all this from the chat. I don't mean to beat you up, but I hate it when motherfuckers don't
Well, then don't call me a
understand what they're
motherfucker if
up.
you don't want to
You're
beat
boring.
me up.
Motherfucker. Oh, I'm gonna beat you up just because you're here.
So then
Because you
don't say
sounded
I
dumb.
don't want to
You
beat you up. Don't
sounded
say I
dumb.
don't want to do that.
Motherfucker, I think you're dumb.
Dude, if
How
you're
about
gonna
that?
be antagonistic,
Motherfucker, you're
then that's
dumb.
on
I
you.
think you're an idiot. Why did you come up?
Dude, I just showed up. Why are you being
Hey, you
antagonistic?
just showed up to listen. Motherfucker, how
Okay?
stupid is that?
Nobody else is like saying a word.
But I am. Motherfucker, no one else is saying, but
I'm
I
not
am.
calling you a
You are
motherfucker. What's that
motherfucker.
about?
Motherfucker. I'm beating you up personally. It's Stanley to you. Yes, no one else is
I
saying anything
don't. All I'm
because they're
saying is
feeling.
I don't know what that's about.
I think you're boring. That's what it's about.
All right. Well, cheers. Happy Saturday, everybody.
Bye. Oh,
Bye,
holding up
everyone.
bottle of liquor makes you
Yeah.
interesting. Hood. Hood.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. 12-man drunk.
Shit, I'm drunk.
What you been drinking,
Yeah, we're
Stanley?
all
Beer?
drunk. What's your
Just
problem?
simple old beer.
Man, I was drinking some
Hey,
IPA.
Stanley,
That shit had me drunk.
I heard earlier Hood Conservative said that there was no feminism in the Bible, but I
Oh,
could
oh, for fuck's sake. Do
wait,
we have
wait, Stanley. I could make the
Yeah,
argument.
okay. Yeah, you heard.
Yeah, no, I can make the argument. Jesus was a staunch feminist. Jesus was.
Oh, you're here to cause some friction,
Quote
aren't
it.
you,
Lay out the Bible quote. Let's hear it.
I mean, I can't quote it
Wait,
per
where do you
se.
go?
I
We'll
can't
be
quote
back.
it, but Jesus did. Jesus. He was a staunch liberator of women.
Oh my
Especially.
Lord, Mary Magdalene. Oh my God.
Yeah. He stopped the women from being stoned for adultery.
Yep.
He did a lot of things for women of the night.
Would you call Jesus a feminist?
I mean, Stanley, the man, what did they say? That quote, don't cast a man without sin.
Yeah.
Throw the first stone. Yeah, he was talking about an adulterer.
Right.
So he literally put himself in between an adulterous woman and a stone. I don't know what more feminist can you be.
Well,
But no, God
it's
just
so
used
odd.
a lot of different types of people. I mean, a lot of people were murderers, killers. Paul was. I mean, this is the thing about those people. God uses people that you might not expect. He even made a donkey talk. That is the main reason to actually look at it in that capacity. God could be speaking through you, through anybody.
I would argue that's more about the death penalty. Every one of us is guilty of sin.
Uh,
No
really?
one of us has the right to murder
Damn
just
it.
because
I
one of
hate it.
us is guilty of
This
sin.
shit.
That is the death penalty argument. We're all sinners, bro.
That's what I said. God uses the most
Yeah,
fucked up
yeah.
people.
I mean, if
God
you
uses
guys
the
gonna
most
move the
fucked up people to get
goalposts,
his
go
point
ahead.
across.
But you know,
Even you, Stanley, even you're a sinner.
Yep.
Right? Because you're making it about feminism, HB. You're making it about feminism where there is no direct connection to like a woman having equal rights. That's just don't kill somebody simply because they sinned.
she was an adulterer, though.
But that was sin.
You know what? Let me give my thoughts. Hood server.
Sin is sin.
Oh, he left again. I have suddenly realized something, and I've known it all along, and this is going to be long-winded. I have suddenly realized that women are the most forgiving species, or half of the species. And it dawned on me when I talked to Gigi. I've never met Gigi. I've never even been on the same state. I've only, been.
You ain't got to lie to us.
Motherfucker, you will be quiet, tough guy. I'm soliloquizing, if that's a word. I was happy talking to her. She, you know what? It is so sweet when a woman that you haven't talked to in quite a while does not go, "You bastard, why are you here?" She was sweet as pie. Women are very forgiving creatures, and men don't quite understand that feminism was never about equality. It's about, please, when you get mad, don't beat my ass. I raised your children. I cleaned your house. And all of a sudden, you drunk motherfucker walk through the door and you find me the enemy. I'm not going to go quite over, but I do not like dumb motherfuckers who have a dick to swing and then think they understand bullshit about philosophy or how women think.
How long has it been illegal?
Motherfucker, I'm talking.
How long has it been illegal to be your
Oh,
wife?
motherfucker, you will go to the back. Do not fuck with me, Hood. This ain't your panel. I do not like motherfuckers who say women think this way and then actually think they know what women are thinking. It is the height of, you're not a man if you think you can tell what women think. You're not a man. You're a man who thinks he is a woman. It is an insult to manhood to hear a man describe how women think. And the irony is the dumb motherfuckers who say this and do a whole show around it think they're smart. And the other the little boys think they know how women think. Motherfucker, how about ask a woman? It is the height of stupidity. So I'm done.
You just told us all how women think, Stanley.
Motherfucker,
You literally just told us
you know
how
what?
women think.
You're gonna do that SKC fake laugh.
You just told us how women think, bro.
I literally just said a man who thinks he knows what a woman is thinking is not a man. That's what I said.
You said women are very forgiving, and you
Don't
said that
tell me-
feminism started out.
Oh, now
You're
you're gonna,
explaining women to us now.
motherfucker. You're telling Stanley what he thinks. Therefore, I know you're an idiot.
Yeah, I thought
Motherfucker, don't you ever tell me what I'm thinking, conservative.
you were just appreciating how she, received you, Stanley. I didn't think you were telling how she.
Well, no, it's a whole thing.
Yeah,
She didn't go, Stanley, where the fuck your dumbass? Hey, Stanley, motherfucker, I haven't talked to her in 6 months.
Yeah, you must have left an impression.
Now, if I'd gone the hood conservative route, motherfucker. Now, HB, I know you don't understand, but honestly, I'm the fucking nerd. I come up, haven't talked to her in months. She was so friendly. And she's not she can be mean.
No, Stanley.
She does not like you. She will kick your ass. It's her panel.
We always say it, Stanley. The women love you, and I think a lot of guys.
Because I think they're people.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to belabor the point. You're the same way, motherfucker. Women love you.
Yeah. It's because I look at them as people too. I don't have anger towards women.
I don't need to know how they think. I ask them.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. I really don't.
These motherfuckers don't know this. What do you think?
I don't care how they think.
Please
either.
Tell me, what do you think? Is it so hard? Oh, these motherfuckers. Hood, it's like you telling me what I think. It's like SK Stanley thinks, and y'all motherfuckers do whole shows about what Stanley thinks instead of motherfucking
No,
motherfucker.
Oh, said my name. You just addressed me. You're going off on a point that I made, but you.
Name.
Nobody made that point but you, bro.
Conservative. You're not on your show. You're not on SKC's show. You're not on Free Zone show. All I will ask you.
I cannot sit for 6 minutes while you berate me. That's just not going to work. If you want me to leave, so you can
beration. Is it berating or beration?
Whatever it is, I won't sit for it until you get your rocks off. So we'll have a conversation or not.
Hood conservative, I respect your intellect, but what you are disingenuous in doing is telling Stanley what Stanley thinks. Y'all made a huge mistake.
You're monologuing against yourself, though. That's a weird thing. I haven't said enough for you to even counter that.
Oh, look at you being all womanish. You don't.
Hey, John, what's going on?
You don't ever tell Stanley what Stanley is thinking.
I told you what you said, bro. I told you what you said. You told us what women think after saying men who say what women think aren't real men. You literally said the guys are sitting around thinking they know what women think are not real men. That's what you said, Stanley. Did you not say that? Did you not say that, Stanley? Did you not say that, bro? Are those not your words, man?
Do you know what Stanley's thinking right now?
Because I don't hear your thoughts. I hear your words, dude. I hear your words. Those are your words.
Of course you hear my words because you're not asking my thoughts. Of course.
Your words are your thoughts. What is this?
Oh, he just told Stanley your words are your motherfucker. How about ask a man what he thinks? You are a little bitch. You and SKC are a bitch.
Stanley,
And
what do women
Lou,
think?
Lou is your child.
What do women think, Stanley?
Motherfucker, are you a woman? Am I a woman?
Well, you wanted me to
No,
ask
but
you a
they do
question.
have
Oh,
patterns,
no, no,
though.
no, no, no. Ask,
Wo-
What do women
But
think,
women do
Stanley?
have
what
patterns,
I
Stanley,
think you're going to
Stanley,
do.
just
teach
like
me
men do.
about girls. Stanley, I need your help.
Conservative.
I am desperately
you're
asking for Stanley's
her.
wisdom. Stanley, teach
Conservative.
me all of your
I'll
moves.
let you struggle like the bitch.
Stanley, can you teach me some moves?
Motherfucker, can you tell me what I'm thinking right now?
Can you teach me some moves, Stanley? I just want to know. I want to know everything you know, so I'll be as wise as
You
you.
are not in your own hood.
I'm in my car. I want you to teach me some moves.
Motherfucker, you're on my goddamn panel.
Teach me some moves, master.
You will answer my questions, or you can hang up and be in your car.
I answered every question, but you aren't teaching me any moves, bro.
You answered every question except, do you know what Stanley's thinking right now?
We already established that. I don't know until you say it, and what you said was wild.
You don't know what I'm thinking? Yes,
Until you say it. I don't know until you say words. That's how words work. And once you say words, I go, aha.
Then you should never do a show about what Stanley's thinking without inviting Stanley.
Stanley, I do a show with your words, though. I record, well, you guys record, and I replay your words.
Show.
I replay everybody's words, though.
No, to quote the great SKC, he came up and made $300 motherfucking off
Stanley,
of
you're a star, man.
This
motherfuckers
made money off of me.
Stanley, you're a star.
That's how this works, bro.
Apparently, I am a whore.
Pimp stop hoes down. What the fuck you think this is, Stanley?
Yeah, okay.
I think y'all are failures as men.
That's big words for a whore.
That's besides the point,
what?
Stanley.
I was
You're a star. You're a star. You're a star, Stanley.
I mean, you're a self-described whore, though. You're a self-described
Why
whore,
are you
bro.
yelling, nigga? Hey,
No,
we right here.
Driving. I'm sorry. It's when you're in the car, it's like that.
Nigga, we hear you,
bro.
nigga.
No, you're right. My apologies. You're right.
Oh, SKC Hood, you're a thinking man. You need to tell your buddy, your little buddy, Gilligan, SKC, don't be doing shows. Invite me to the show. Give me something.
I will not tell him anything. This is how we work, bro.
You know what?
I'm not going to tell the man to stop building his house.
Well, you know what? SKC, you better talk to the boy. And I think
Stanley, did we not extend the same courtesy to you as well? You can use my videos to talk shit about me at length.
You know what?
I will not get an attitude.
Conservative. That's an excellent point. What did I do when I wanted to talk about?
I don't know what you did, but what you do and what I do are not the same thing.
I asked you, would you mind? Now, this is what SKC.
I don't ask permission. I ask forgiveness.
Listen.
It's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Man. I asked you man to man.
And I just did my dance. That's the difference between you and I, Stanley. I do my dance, bro.
Actually, it's you and me, not you and I.
It's whatever I think it is, because I'm the one doing my dance.
Okay, motherfucker. I came Stanley to Hoodservative. Sir, could I, and I probably didn't say sir, but I asked you, could I use your content? SKC came up to this very panel. He asked HB if he could use Stanley's content. SKC was a pussy. And I can go back. In SKC, he didn't ask Stanley, could he use Stanley's content? That motherfucker went to someone else. SKC and all y'all are fucking pussies. You're black conservative pussies.
I don't
You
want
are
to
being,
break
no,
up the rhythm here.
motherfucker, you don't have to talk.
Technically, it's
You can,
YouTube's content. This
motherfucker.
belongs to
I
Susan Wojcicki.
right, conservative. I'm lumping you and SKC into the same category. My apologies. SKC's a pussy. When I went on, you know what? I
This
appreciate.
is all YouTube's content, bro. YouTube does what
Yeah,
they want with
you
it.
know
You're
what?
not the person
You
I have
know
to
what?
ask anything to.
You're right. Except I respect you enough to ask if I can critique your words. SKC is a pussy.
Why would you need
What's up, John?
permission?
How you doing,
Why,
bud?
hold on, Stanley.
Motherfucker,
I
why are you weird?
appreciate you wrapping it up in the guise of respect. Why do you feel you need to ask permission to
Oh,
offer
I
an
just
opinion?
Oh, no. You put in very hard work and thinking into your show, and I owe you the respect, motherfucker, because you're a thinker.
I simply don't see it this way. Once you put something out on
No,
YouTube,
you know what?
it
Maybe
belongs to the
I'm
people of
putting-
YouTube. Everything on YouTube is mine if I want to talk about it.
I respect you too much to critique your thoughts without letting you know I'm gonna do it.
I don't think you need permission. This is
So,
why I thought
you
even
don't need-
it's a formality. Like, why are we playing this game?
Motherfucker, of course it's a formality.
So let's stop being fake.
Literally,
Stop with
I
this fake.
literally, motherfucker. I know
You want
I know
cookie
you're
points for
conservative.
knowingly being fake, bro. Come on.
Conservative.
We're not doing that. I won't grant you cookies because you're knowingly
Conservative.
being fake.
Listen
I will
to
not.
the
I will not
respect.
engage in that with you.
I respect your thinking.
I'm
and I
saying
thought-
you're being fake in this
Oh, look
endeavor,
at you.
Stanley. No, this is
When I
you being
tell
fake.
the motherfucker I respect his thinking, he fusses.
Hey, Stanley, can I ask Conservative a question real quick?
Please do, because
Let's-
I'm trying to
let's
tell him I respect his intelligence.
Conservative, I'm not too familiar with you and SKC's content, but do you guys, or how often do you guys have women on the panel?
Hardly ever. Like 99% of my shows, I don't have women on the panel. Every now and then I have a girl pop up, but mostly I had a handful of female audience members, but my demographics are very heavily male.
Okay. I think it probably would be good to maybe reach out to some women on some of these topics about women, because you'd be surprised how many women actually do want to have the conversation that you guys are talking about. But I think those, like the dynamics between men and women, they should probably be between men and women. But
I don't disagree in
Have
theory.
you
but
considered the possibility that you're gay?
I don't disagree in theory, but I realize that there's no real value for me trying to prove points to women about how women operate. There's more value intellectually and financially, just monetarily. There's more value in explaining this to men. And so I talk to men about things that are interesting to men, which is what's wrong with women. That's kind of how the dynamic works, I suppose.
I guess do you not consider that sort of like an echo chamber though?
I am not opposed to a female. Like, if a girl comes up, I don't kick women off the panel. I'm not like mean to girls. This is a weird thing I don't think you guys seem to understand. When the moment approaches, like, I don't have bad interactions with women most of the time. I'm like on other people's panels or
Well,
whatever.
I
I get along with the girls on the panel. Well, you think what you think, but we're talking about it now.
No. I only go by what I saw from you, and I saw how you handled Virgo.
Well,
And,
I didn't
I was
before that. Hold on. Before yesterday or whatever day it was, and Virgo and I were talking. It was you men who I argued with. I was having a conversation with Virgo. Before that interaction, Virgo and I were getting off great. I still, to this day, I said I like Virgo from the minute I talked to her. That hasn't changed. Because I had a criticism about a story she told in the past doesn't mean I think less of her.
Can I interject right quick? I remember the first time you and Virgo talked, it was on my panel, and she's conservative, you're conservative-ish or whatever. And
We got along, no?
oh, hold on. You lusted after her. You were, and I mean that as in intellectually, not anything else. Please understand. And I
Clever
was
usage,
like,
I'll accept it.
no, I was like, well, fuck. You know, these two intellects are vibing. I when you talked to her the other day, I was like, well, does he remember who she is?
Let me tell you how that went down, Stanley.
No, let me
explain myself, because you guys seem to be in the positive about you. I mean, you guys don't know something.
I actually think that all I have to say is women are people too, and the same woman you were so intellectually connected with was the same woman that you fucking had a whole lot of judgment.
Yo,
she's
Maven,
still as smart.
Maven, you gotta stop thinking like a woman. Virgo knows I'm just teasing her. That's her whole thing. If you stop thinking like a fucking pussy,
Maybe G. Maybe G is a gay.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's a game. Everybody's just playing the game.
Motherfucker,
she didn't want to be there. She
me-
wouldn't be there.
Can I point something out to you guys? Because you're doing what's called white knighting, bro.
No, is y'all think it's a game, but does a game require the level of disrespect that you gave to Virgo?
Nobody disrespected Virgo yesterday. You are literally jumping into your shining armor right now.
Motherfucker,
Virgo, first of all, you asked Virgo if I disrespected her. You don't take disrespect on her behalf. You asked her herself. You have to ask Virgo herself. I will not take your opinion on whether another person feels something.
Virgo was on earlier today.
Didn't you just tell me we're not allowed to know how women think? You have to ask the women how they think. And look at you again for the second time telling us men what a woman thinks. You check your fucking self. Virgo asked what she did wrong. That's literally how that came up, Stanley. Virgo told a story and she asked, now what was wrong? She literally ended her story by asking what was wrong. And I answered, listen, you did this wrong. That's how that went down.
Now, what Stanley thinks is you were disrespectful. I think you are a very disrespectful young man. Now, Stanley's thinking this, not Virgo. Now, motherfucker, tell me what I'm thinking.
It is not Virgo to feel disrespected. If Virgo says I did her wrong, I will address Virgo directly. Virgo is a grown woman with a husband, and she can conduct her affairs without fucking Stanley.
Being a feminist right now.
Why does Virgo need fucking Stanley?
For Virgo, you sound like a feminist.
Why does Virgo need fucking Stanley though? At what point in Virgo's life did she need Stanley,
you're
bro?
a feminist right now.
You think I'm the first man that's ever said words to Virgo? This is why you are feminist, because you protect women, but you call them equals. You're not even a feminist, bro. You're a sucker for women. You can't protect a woman if you put her on a pedestal.
Into your own trap.
You can't protect women if you put them on pedestals, bro.
You're protecting a woman's feelings. You're telling me what
when did I protect her feelings? At what point did I think about her feelings?
Stanley,
Virgo is upset with me. Virgo can tell me directly.
Into a trap you don't even.
Why does Virgo need any of you men? Why do you men feel Virgo needs you? Why? That's a question for the show. Why do you men feel like Virgo needs you?
Womanhood conservative.
Why do you men feel like Virgo needs you?
It feels like I'm talking to a woman. I can't get a word in edgewise.
Why do you men feel like Virgo needs you?
Wait, did you just say you men?
Why do you men feel like Virgo needs you?
Wait, hold it. Are you a woman now? Did you
apparently,
just say
apparently the manhood I'm on is not the same as you guys. I don't think Virgo needs a man to defend her
sir,
besides her husband.
You are making my job so easy. You're making
Your job is
my
a knight
job
in
as a
shining
man.
armor, bro.
My
You're knighting.
job as a man.
You are
is to
white
raise
knighting
boys.
for a married woman
You're
who
a
needs
boy
no
right
help from
now,
you.
and you
Why
need
do
to
you
listen
Virgo?
to a man.
Why do you
Please
Virgo
listen
needs?
to a man.
I will
Let me
only
teach you
answer
how
that
to be a
question.
man.
I will only ask that question. Why
Look
do you
at
think
you
Virgo needs you?
fussing like the woman
Why
I
do
thought
you
you
think
were.
Virgo
Oh,
needs you?
look. You know what?
Stanley,
I'm gonna let you
we're gonna
be.
keep the therapy session going. Why
You
do you
are
think Virgo
acting like
needs you?
a teenage girl.
Why
in
do you
front
suppose
of
an
your
adult
audience.
married
Some of your audience
you?
is in this audience.
Why do you suppose an
Acting like a
adult
little girl.
married woman needs
Little
you?
Red Riding Hood.
What is it about Stanley that Virgo can't live without?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Why does she need you? Why do you think she needs you?
No, I will not be.
What is so awesome about you that she just can't live without it?
Trying to change the topic.
This is the same topic, the same question for 30 minutes. Why do you think she needs you, bro?
Tell me.
We can crack this fucking egg.
You're screaming again.
I know, bro. We're gonna crack this egg open. Why do you think she needs you?
Red Riding.
Why do you think she needs
Little
you?
Red Riding Hood conservative.
Why do you think she needs you?
You need to motherfucker. I'm thinking like a man.
Why do you think? Oh, so that's okay. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Okay, so that's thinking like a man.
Virgo, you're telling me what Virgo thinks.
It is manly to assume that the married woman needs your help at every turn.
The married woman's side, of course you are. Now,
I actually respect marriage.
I need him to understand how a man thinks.
Stanley, I think that's the bigger issue.
You are a little Red Riding conservative.
And Stanley, let me just say this because I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta go buy me a new rifle. But I think it's so easy to criticize women, but even in that situation that we were talking about, no man will put himself in a situation where his woman can take the kids away. Yeah, it may have been wrong for Virgo to do it.
That's called marriage, bro.
No, motherfucker, it wasn't wrong.
No. I'm just giving him some clarity. It may be wrong in a, nobody should take kids away, but a real man is never going to put himself in that situation in the first place.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem that
HB,
we have a lot of times.
You fought me to the death on that simple point. Like, it was clearly an overstep. You are abusing the power that you have.
Right. But we're talking about a half a man. We can't even put him in the same ballpark. Why are you defending?
Hold on. Because she literally asked
half a man.
She asked
a real man
question.
Not gonna put himself in that situation in the first place.
HB, because she asked the question, what did I do wrong? And now when I answer the question, you start giving me real man shit.
Right, because it's easy to criticize.
That wasn't the question, but she asked for it. That she literally asked what I did wrong. And here you are shining your fucking white knight armor.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's easy to make ad hominem attacks.
What?
It's easy
I didn't ad hominem the lady,
but in
bro.
reality, a real man's not gonna put himself in that situation.
I didn't ad hominem the lady, for one. For second, if a woman asks, what did I do wrong, you should be willing to give an honest answer.
You just said I gotta shine my white knight, and I get it. You have you're pushing a certain narrative. You have a whole bunch of men who follow you, and I get it. You guys have an agenda. I understand, but a real man's not gonna put himself in a situation where a woman can take the kids away from him in the first place. If she can, that ain't no real man.
Are you saying real men don't get married?
What are you on about?
I'm just saying a real man isn't going to put himself in that situation.
So the men, all right, fair enough. So the men who lost their family are not real men.
Question?
So then a real man isn't getting married. That's what you're saying.
CKJ, go ahead.
Yeah, what I was saying in the chat, y'all, I think y'all missed his point the other day. He wasn't going at Virgo. He was just strictly talking about
Not
Stanley,
gonna
can
happen.
I finish, Stanley, please?
You may not.
No, CKJ, I get it. I get it.
Was
crazy.
abjectly wrong, and I'm sorry if he can't get it, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and
So
say,
Stanley, you're going to
brother,
just cut me
no,
off. I can't get
CK,
finished.
don't get in this crossfire.
You
It's
know,
not a crossfire,
Conservative,
CKJ.
I'm not.
conservative.
I'm just because I was listening the other day.
CKJ3, please do not get
CKJ, I get it. Like in those situations, I think sometimes too we gotta take ourselves out of it. Like, yeah, if you get a divorce with your wife and she doesn't want you to see the kids, that's wrong. And I get that.
No,
I understand that.
But HB, you didn't say that the other day.
I'm gonna clear the room.
You said
Because
that
you know why?
You
You know
said
why,
that he did.
CKJ?
Clear the
So
room.
he just-
CKJ.
All motherfuckers do
CKJ,
not
this is the
understand.
reason why though. This is the reason why. Because we've talking to Virgo for months. He's told us.
HB.
Wait,
It's
Stanley,
not
hold on.
about you and bullshit.
No. Stanley. Hold on, Stanley.
Yes,
I
sir.
just gotta say this. Because we've talking to Virgo for months about her life. And she told us very in-depth details about her ex-husband, how he used to cheat on her, beat her ass, all this other stuff. And basically he damn near pushed her to a white man.
I get that. I get that part. But did you never once ask her how did he treat his kid?
Oh
No.
So what I'm saying is a husband and a father role are two different. Yes, they are. Stanley.
Okay,
it's two different roles.
Apparently, either
Stanley, I got kids, so you can't tell me that
for the stupidity
a husband role,
and literally
is two different things.
coming in at the tail end.
Because my cousin, for example, my cousin.
CKJ,
CKJ.
What if that happened to your daughter though? She's married to a man that's beating her ass and shit, and they
she can leave him. But if he's a great father, you don't take his kids. You don't take the kids from him being a great father.
Yes, you do.
If he's beating
hell yeah, you do.
If he's beating her ass.
I said,
if he's beating his
listening?
Motherfucker, you are that kind of idiot. If he's abusing their mother, he's abusing the kids. Dumb fuck. What kind of idiots is the black community raising? Motherfucker. How about put 2 and 2 together? Hood-servative. Y'all are dumb motherfuckers. If you're abusing the mother, you are abusing the kids.
You are too emotional for this conversation.
What kind of idiots are you?
Stanley, can we let CKJ back up here? Because I like CKJ.
He's a sailor. He knows better.
He is a sailor. We got to give respect to our veterans.
Motherfucker, fuck respect.
All I'm saying is,
no, motherfucker, you need to listen to this. The golden rule. If you abuse the mother of your children, you are abusing the children. What fucking part of that can't you comprehend?
Okay, Stanley, I'm gonna give you a real life example. My grandmother.
I
right?
don't
listen. My grandmother,
motherfucker. I have lived.
My grandmother. My grandmother. I don't care 2 kids on my grandfather. 2 kids.
I don't give a shit.
And he raised those kids like it was his kids.
Will not deter my thinking.
Like you're not making no sense.
I don't care
Stanley,
about.
You're wrong.
Motherfucker.
You're wrong.
I'm absolutely right, CKJ.
You're wrong.
Don't fucking give me one anecdotal in the middle of goddamn
wait, CKJ, let me ask you this.
Example does not prove a rule.
I'm just saying both roles are different.
You can
CKJ,
just say
I feel
you need to tell your example to Hood-servative because apparently y'all are of the same mind.
CKJ, so if this happened to your daughter and she came to you saying, you know what, my ex-husband, he used to beat on me in front of the kids. I don't really feel comfortable allowing him to see the kids anymore. You wouldn't take her side on that?
I would tell my daughter to leave him, but if the guy's a good father, because you also got to put in, Virgo also said that she had done Oh my God, this guy
the
is not gonna let me
kids
finish.
are seeing their mother's ass beat, how is
But
that?
didn't
How
Virgo said
is
she
that
also
a
hit him
good
with like a pan or
father?
something?
Yeah, yeah. She
Motherfucker,
said
So
she
you
it's
will
so it's
fought
so the
leave.
back.
kids are saying violence,
Motherfucker,
period,
when I
from both
talk,
parents.
you will listen. Not over.
So who is right or wrong?
She said she
Motherfucker,
fought
you
back.
are stretching
I
my
get that,
patience.
I get that, but the
Stanley, this
kid
is
is
the
still
Tell
behavior
saying
that makes
the
people do live
violence.
streams.
And what
This
I'm
is
saying
how
is,
you get captured
what
for
I'm
other
saying is,
people's
if
live
the
streams,
guy is a
Stanley.
the
good father,
kids are seeing
it's different
marks
for him
on
being
their
a husband.
mother. How is he a good father?
How does he treat those kids, Stanley? Answer that. Answer that, Stanley.
Well,
Don't you
I
motherfucking
do
No,
ask
no,
know.
no.
me
I
Let
do
a
know.
let Stanley answer that because he can't answer that.
Answer my question first.
No, I just did.
No, motherfucker,
How
you will
does
be
he treat
gone.
the?
You
How
will
does he
be
treat the kids?
gone.
Stanley, you can
The
leave me alone.
order of questions
I don't care, Stanley.
is
How does he
ordered.
treat the kids?
Oh, motherfucker, you will answer my question.
How does he treat the kids?
If
Stanley?
a motherfucker beats his wife, how is he a good dad? Because beating the mother of children is
Because
child.
his wife is not his kid, Stanley.
Motherfucker, you are
Because
gone.
his wife is not his kid.
You
Do
know,
not
I get it. I
answer
get it.
my goddamn question with a question, you young whippersnapper.
You know,
Hood,
I-
let me ask you this question and you can be gone too. How is beating a mother a good father? Mother of kids know this shit. They don't even have to see it. They know when their mother is being abused. Describe how a good father beats the mother of his kids and can still be called a good father. Bet you can't answer that one. Bet you can't tell Stanley what he's thinking.
I won't even argue that. Well, first of all,
Well,
do I have permission to answer your question? Do I have permission?
Finally,
Oh,
someone who has a brain.
Talk, nigga. I will answer when you want someone to answer because you seem to want to hear yourself talk.
I can't answer because you want me to answer. Motherfucker,
Stanley.
I don't want to talk through you, Stanley.
Dude.
Stanley,
Yeah.
the only thing I will say is that
y'all are all dumb motherfuckers. If
I'm
you
not
can't answer,
saying that.
I
I'm not
acknowledge
saying
my
that.
stupidity.
every single black man on this panel, except for me, is a dumb motherfucker.
I acknowledge my stupidity and revel in it.
Goddamn question, Hood.
I revel in my stupidity.
Well, you know what? I don't. I think
you seem
you
to
are
not be
part-
enjoying yourself.
You motherfucker, you are part of the black man's problem in America.
You know, Stanley, the only thing I will say is with all that dysfunction, you just as a man,
I don't give a fuck. You're going in a direction that you shouldn't be going, HB.
No. Just
Yeah, you fight Stanley, HB.
No,
hold on,
conservative.
Stanley, just hear me out.
Panel.
Hear me out. What I'm saying
Stanley
is
versus
that,
HB. Kuma.
Motherfucker, are you still talking, conservative?
hold on, Stanley.
HB is talking.
Stanley, this is all I'm saying is that a man is not going to put himself in that situation in the first place.
True.
That's all I'm saying. Whether
All right.
Virgo is right or wrong, a man is not going to, if he's married to a woman, he's not going to cheat on her. He's not going to beat her. He's not going to
beat a mother of your kids.
He's not going to do all that shit because what ends up happening when you do that type of shit, you put yourself in a situation where now that woman, you know, she has a position where now she's above you. She can go to the courts and yeah, he put hands on me. I got, you know, I called the police this many times. He cheated on me.
Yeah.
Now she has full custody of the children.
Now a pussy
HB, she gonna get full
going
custody
to
regardless.
talk
HB.
about
right, but
HB, you not making no. She gonna get custody regardless.
Right. But this is the thing. CKJ,
She gonna get custody regardless, man.
CKJ, this is the thing though. This is the thing. He didn't even fight for custody of the kids.
HB, this is what I'm telling you. My cousin was married, right?
Oh, my cousin.
Listen,
motherfucker, do you understand how arguments are conducted?
$40,000 and he still doesn't have custody of his
Y'all are
daughter.
dumb
He
niggers.
gets he get her like
Y'all
5
are
days
the
out the
dumbest
month.
niggers I know.
Like they make the decision
Talking
for
about
you.
your cuz.
No,
Stanley doesn't know what the fuck you're talking about. He doesn't know what the
CKJ,
fuck you're
trust
talking
me,
about.
trust me.
He's just talking.
No,
CKJ,
motherfucker. This
He just
is
talking.
a problem with
He
the
just
black
talking.
community. You want
Stanley,
to
I
talk
married a
about
black
your
woman. I
cuz.
married a black woman, Stanley. Shut the fuck up.
Motherfucker,
CKJ,
I don't give a
CKJ.
shit.
Listen,
Black
I
community.
You
Listen
know
to this
what?
dumb shit you talking.
All I
You
have
just
to
talking dumb.
say
I married a
is
black woman.
me
married
I'm a
marrying
black
a
person
non-black
myself.
motherfucker, you will go.
Fucking
I will
dumb.
conduct it
Oh,
the way I
CKJ,
What's
CKJ.
up, HP?
Listen. I totally
Oh, I
get it.
married a
Like
black woman. Motherfucker, you're describing your cuz.
hold Stanley, hold on a second.
It's a fact, Stanley. You have no facts.
Hold on a
You just
second. Hold on a
talking.
second.
Oh, wait, hold it, CKJ.
You just talking, Stanley. You
You're
have no facts.
telling me
You have no facts,
a
Stanley.
good
You just
father
talking.
abuses
You just
the
talking,
mother
Stanley.
of his
You just
children?
talking, Stanley.
Which
You just talking. You have
goddamn
no facts.
fact are you
You
defending?
have no facts, Stanley.
Do you
just
sound how stupid?
You
Do you
sound
know how
stupid, Stanley.
you sound?
CKJ,
Motherfucker,
CKJ. Hold on.
you can't be a sailor.
Can I just say this to CKJ real quick? This
You
is
have
why.
no facts.
This is
Beating
why.
a mother of your kids.
You know, CKJ. This is why I think
You need to
when
be. Oh, describe your cuz.
hold on a second, Stanley. When men decide to get married to a woman, you're taking a huge gamble in the first
You
place.
are. I agree with you. I agree with you, HB. I agree with you.
And that's something as a man, you can't then when it fails, you can't then go cry about it. You took that gamble. You got to deal with the consequences. Some marriages, they last for 90 years and, you know, happily ever after. Some of them, they end with a man is losing half his shit and their kids.
Right, HB. But to Hood Servant's point of view, what he was talking about the other day was about a man being a father and you taking the ability from him being a father. It was real simple.
That's the
y'all was talking about cheating or he cheated. He can't be it's two different roads.
No. But that's the gamble that you take by getting married.
But HB, but there's still two different roads though. A husband and a father are two different things.
I get it. But to me,
you can be a woman can be a dirtbag ass wife. That
no,
doesn't mean she's not a great mother.
She can be, but that's
all I'm saying, HB. That's all I'm
saying.
saying.
No, I get it. But that's the gamble that's the gamble that you take when you marry in this day and age. Like you're literally putting yourself in a polyamorous relationship with the government. You're taking that risk.
Fuck all that.
HB, me and you both know
the government has
no
nothing to do
great
with parenting.
And that there's
no,
mothers that
you don't need the government to be
their own emotional
father.
And that's all Hood Service was saying the other day. Her
feelings kept
her kids away from
the government does not dictate being a shitty father like your cuz.
My cousin's not a shitty father. What the fuck?
Motherfucker, I say he is.
What the you just?
I am literally saying
you're drunk, Stanley.
You defend him.
You're drunk. You're drunk.
He's a shitty cuz. No, motherfucker, I'm not as drunk as you think I am.
Talk to me when you're sober.
Motherfucker, then you better leave because I'm not going to get sober.
When are you sober, by the way?
Motherfucker, I'm sober.
Can you give us like a drinking schedule?
Yeah,
y'all moving the goalposts, man.
No,
Stanley be great.
What they don't understand is I'm stone cold sober, calling you a woman, Little Red Riding Hood conservative. You are a woman. You think like a woman, and then you want to tell a man what he's thinking.
Why do you think Virgo needs your help?
You are literal. No, don't bring Virgo.
You thought I forgot. Why do you think she needs your help?
Fucking mention Virgo.
What is it about you that you think women need you? What is it about you that you think women need you to help
them? You want to bring Virgo into this?
Well, whatever woman. What is it about you that you suppose women need your help?
Hood, you're acting like a pussy. Notice I didn't say Virgo.
Yeah, you said that to defend Virgo. It doesn't change what you are by hiding the truth. You say all this to defend a girl. Why do you think she needs you?
Why
do you think she needs you, bro?
Motherfucking book reader call you a pussy.
And
Yeah, well, you're used to it apparently.
And I mean, why do you think that's a dunk?
Notice,
Why do you think anything you say is
notice,
a dunk,
I'm
bro?
not mentioning Virgo at all.
Why do you think this is a dunk? What have you
Virgo,
said that's a dunk?
Virgo has more testosterone than you.
Yeah, that's why she took that nigga kids away. It
That
takes
is
balls to
why
kidnap children.
calling
It
you
takes balls to kidnap
little
children.
red
I think my
riding
kidnap the children
conservative.
say you gotta be a tough bitch because that shit is a dangerous game.
You are conservative. You're acting like a pussy.
Conservative. She is from Brooklyn. You gotta take that in
Hey,
consideration.
sometimes you gotta beat these Brooklyn bitches up, man.
Sometimes
From Brooklyn.
you don't
Good
want
luck.
Stanley to call
What do you mean
a
good luck? See, you just don't know how to beat up a Brooklyn bitch. That's exactly your problem. I can hear it right there. You have never had to beat up a Brooklyn bitch. It's not that difficult, bro.
Conservative. I've never had to beat up a woman in general, ever.
I'm fortunate. I'm happy that you've never had such misfortune, bro. I am happy that you've never had that bad day in your life.
Wait,
sometimes you gotta beat.
Conservative. How many times have you had to put hands and feet on a woman?
Maybe in my whole life, 3 times, maybe.
Okay,
Jesus
I'm done.
Christ.
This motherfucker is a woman abuser.
Yeah.
Notice you
didn't
admitted.
happen before that.
You
Conservative.
You just jump right to the.
Wait, conservative. What made you put hands and feet on a woman?
Had to put hands on a woman. Bet she beat your ass.
What pushed you over the edge? Where you had
on the panel, you admit to this shit?
No, I Stanley. This is
God.
Stanley. This is the this is like the backstory of a lot of guys online. A lot of guys, they didn't put hands and feet on a woman. They got a record now,
and then they want to talk about feminism.
Yeah. This is the majority of them. This is
my record's not bad because I beat bitches up. You got the wrong criminal.
John talks about it all the time about that Georgetown nigga.
Yeah, a lot of niggas wind up in the can because they get in altercations with women. But here's the thing, though. All it takes is a word. All it literally takes is her word.
Motherfucker, hands and feet are words? Are you that retarded?
Obviously, you're retarded.
Motherfucker, do you know the difference between hands?
It's okay that you can't keep up with the rest of the boys.
Word and words.
I bet you're accustomed to not keeping up with the rest of the boys, aren't you? You don't really. You don't get it like the other guys get it, right?
Black race in America
conservative
is going down because of niggas like you who put hands and feet when they could fucking walk away.
I don't walk away after a bitch hit me. No, that's not what happens.
You don't walk away when a woman.
We will rectify the situation.
You motherfucker, you do cat fights. If a woman hits you, you gotta be a woman and fight back.
Call it what you want, bro. There are no free passes in this game.
Yeah, motherfucker, I called it a cat fight.
Call it what you want, bro.
Wait. Conservative. On those 3 times you put hands in, is it different women too? You put your hands on?
These were wildly separate incidents, years and years apart.
Okay, so it was 3 different women. What caused you to put hands and feet on a woman?
Well, like I said, it wasn't me. I don't typically just go out punching bitches in the face, but don't hit me and assume. Don't assume I'm the guy you can hit and then it's just gonna be over. I don't know why girls think that's the thing that exists.
No.
Guys like Stanley give girls that authority. By the way, it's because the guys like Stanley that women have it in their head that I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh, wait, hold it. How did I get into the middle of your cat fight? Motherfucker, you're a bigger pussy than I thought. Now, I caused
because of guys like Stanley with the Joe Biden infinite pardon. You got the Joe Biden infinite pardon for every bitch that ever lived, and then you wonder what's wrong out.
Gaping, dripping, bloody pussy.
No, wait. Conservative. So these women, they all put their hands on
Stanley,
you.
if you ain't never checked the bitch, you can't talk to me, Stanley.
Wait. Conservative. Hold on. Stanley, hold on.
If all y'all have ever done is run away from girls, bro, you can't tell me.
Hold on.
All you niggas do is run away from girls. You can't keep running away, bro.
Hold on. Conservative. What?
Of course, I don't slap women. You
Conservative.
fucking
Wait
pussy.
a second. So the women put their hands on you first, and you retaliated, right?
Yeah.
So what about you makes women feel so comfortable that they can put hands on you?
That bitch must have forgot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just like
It was
I
a
did.
slight lapse in judgment.
Just like you know what? I thought you were a man coming in, talking, thinking, and all that bullshit.
No,
Now
Stanley. I'm a nigga, Stanley.
Dude, little.
I am a nigga. I have niggered, and I will nigga at some point in the future. And maybe this is how it goes.
You a nigga bitch.
What exactly
I
is
bet a
niggering?
bitch won't though.
Motherfucker, don't get into
That's all. That's all that really matters is I know a bitch won't. You are fucking uncertain.
You say that you nigger occasionally. What does that
In
mean?
your mind, all you do is run away. All you do is run away.
A bitch did 3 times. You just told us this.
Humble's president said it was the lisp. Do you think it was the lisp that made her think she could put hands on you?
Hey, might have been. Who knows, man? Bitches be forgetting. Sometimes you gotta remind them.
Don't be coming up here acting like a man.
Yeah, no, because it's not that I run or anything like that, conservative. I just don't tolerate any type of disrespect.
You bob and weave.
No. No woman has ever put her hands on me. Maybe when I was like,
so just say you've never had to deal with it.
No woman has even thought about putting her hands on me.
Which means you've never had to deal with it because you don't be dealing with these Brooklyn bitches.
No, I'm just not the type of nigga to put hands on them.
You don't deal with these Brooklyn bitches.
That's why Virgo triggered you.
Yeah, I'm just not that type of guy to get hands put on.
Virgo was the only person. Virgo was the only person that was
triggered. Think about putting her hands on me. I'm just a different type of dude.
Your pussy.
Every nigga say that. Every nigga say that. There's a lot of niggas that think they just that guy. I'm happy for you, by the way, HB. I don't want to bust your bubble. Be that guy. Be great, HB.
And Mr. Hoodservative, Virgo threatened you.
Virgo didn't threaten me. Virgo asked a question and I gave her an answer.
No, you recoiled. When Virgo said how she was
Hey, John, has a woman?
Your little pussy ass was like, well,
wait, let me.
Would you
Stanley,
do
let me ask John too.
John, you're a pussy.
John, has a woman that wasn't your tenant, because I'm sure you had some wild tenants, but a woman that wasn't your tenant that you were dating, has she ever put hands on you?
Why do you assume? Why do you assume other details? By the way, you see how you start to build a castle in the sky.
No, it never happened to me.
Can John answer the question? Go ahead, John.
No, it never happened to me. You know, I ain't judging. You know, people that do. You know what I mean? And like, you know, you deal with certain women, man. I guess you got to fight, man. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't judging. You know, you know, again, man. Some of these women be out here fighting like hell. You know, and like you might have to fight them back. You know what I'm saying? But you know, again, it's a choice of dealing with them. You know, and I think Hood is saying that. You know, these are the women he's dealing with, and shit. That's kind of, lay it in.
Fight back.
If it's like that, then you probably shouldn't have them around you.
And there is some black people have made music. What it fucking makeup? Who is it? R. Kelly?
Okay,
you know what? I'm not saying, and I'm not justifying anything. I'm just in the real world. Hey man, I've seen motherfuckers be fighting 1 minute and love each other the next, like they wouldn't even fight.
Not only that, John, let me add something else to this. If people are speaking from a high horse, you're on your high horse.
Hood is as Hood does. Now I get it.
That was very rude, Stanley.
Don't be marrying. You get what you get.
In the real world, it's mostly bi-directional in the real world. In the real world, it's bi-directional, and black women are more
By
violent than white men.
directional,
Black women are more
is a
violent
word
than white men.
in the real world.
Black women
Motherfucker,
statistically are
what do
more
you think I've
murderous.
been doing for the
White
last 60 years? You dumb bitch.
dating a black woman statistically is more violent than
Motherfucker,
dating a
like
white
I've
man.
never dated a black woman. I've never hit a
So,
black woman,
so,
and
so
I've dated
technically,
plenty. Motherfucker, tell the
technically,
truth.
as a black man,
Tell
you have
the
more
truth.
odds of getting into a violent interaction with a
Tell the
black woman
truth.
than a white woman has with a white
You're
man.
conservative. Tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth. You won't shut the fuck up.
No,
You have
motherfucker.
more likelihood of getting into a violent interaction with a black
I'm not
woman
living
than
in
a
the
white.
real world.
Stanley, I think you're being a
No,
little
this
rough on
motherfucker
conservative, man.
thinks that I am
Stanley's deep in his feelings, bro. Stanley must got a friend that got beat up by a
I'm
man.
not. No,
There's
Steve,
an
I'm
auntie,
in my
there's a cousin, there's a
If I am
sister.
in my
One of your close
feelings,
female friends got the shit beat out of her, and you ain't over that.
Stanley, in
if
reality,
I'm in my feelings,
Stanley,
it is
just
sorry
hear me out.
for the. Hold on, mate.
Stanley, you are deep in your own
Hold on.
vagina.
Motherfucker,
You
I
have
will
crawled
never
inside
do
of
it
your own
again because
vagina,
you ain't
Stanley.
Stanley, there are men out here who do get abused by women, and I don't think we should just demonize or try to look down, turn our noses up at her
stop
conservative because
giving him excuses.
I mean, listen,
I'm
he
saying
was
I
he
have
was
lived
in a he
this
got
real
abused. He's a
world.
victim, Stanley. Like let
I
him
have. Oh,
feel
come
how
on,
he feels.
HB. He's still. Well, he's still kind of a man.
Well, just because you can still be a man and be a victim at the same
This
time.
motherfucker said or implied.
Most victims of violence are men.
No,
He's a
then
victim
I guess
of violence.
You weren't a
Stanley.
man. You're a
It's the
victim
truth.
of violence. You
Right.
lashed out.
Don't listen. Don't question my truth, Stanley. This is my truth.
Curiosity.
Don't question my truth.
When you decided to
This
slap
bitch ass
back.
nigga gonna question my truth.
Oh, motherfucker, I'm going to question it all the time. I question your masculinity.
But you're gonna respect my misogyny, though. That's what you have been doing.
When she slapped you first, did you win the fight at least?
There's no fight. What do you think a fight?
No, motherfucker.
You're like a girl, bro. You think you can fight me? You're like a girl. You really think you can fight me?
When she slaps you and you slap back, that's a fight. It's a very definition of a fight.
Who said I slapped?
Did you?
Who said I slapped? What I look like slapping a bitch? I'm not pimping these hoes, bro. I'm not slapping a bitch. What I look like?
Did you win? You slapped a bitch and you just bragged about it.
It's not bragging. It's just a statement of what happened.
Oh no, you thought you were being a man. You were taking.
I wasn't being a man. I was defending my position.
Yeah, you were. You're bragging about it.
Every living being defends itself or runs. I don't run. I defended myself.
Now you want to be all philosophical about it. All creatures, great and small.
Why can't I get philosophical about me?
Your bitch slapped you, and
Why
you were a
can't you get
bitch when you
philosophical about beating the bitch up? Is there no philosophy to this?
Slapped her back, and my only question is, did you at least win the fight?
There wasn't a fight to win, Stanley.
Yeah, motherfucker. It was a fight.
It wasn't a fight to win, bro.
So you lost?
You can't lose something when there's nothing to lose.
I'm afraid you can. So you lost.
Stanley,
how did you deal with the loss?
Which one of your female friends got beat up?
It's not about me.
Tell us the story.
It's
definitely about you.
Now you want to make. I've never slapped.
Tell us why you've never slapped the girl who deserved it.
I have never had to.
Who was the last girl who deserved it and you walked away?
Oh, don't make it about me.
When was the last time you walked away? Now I'm fascinated. You giving me advice?
You're doing that SKC bullshit.
Are you giving me advice on something you've never done, Stanley? So when was the last time you walked away?
Did you ever have a father?
When was the last time you walked away?
Fathers tell their sons not to slap their wives.
When was the last time you walked away from a woman?
Motherfucker, did your father slap your mother?
When was the last time you walked away from a woman?
Did you?
Did your father slap your mother, Stanley?
I understand.
That is actually a great question, Stanley. Did your father slap your mother?
I had two parents who loved each other.
Who was in charge of the house, Stanley?
Did you, bitch?
Who's the man of the house? Your mom or your
No,
dad?
motherfucker, don't ask me about my
Who is the
house.
man of the house? Your mom or your dad?
Motherfucker, you're gonna ask me that question.
At some point, you're gonna have to face that
Oh,
question.
really? No, motherfucker. At
House,
some
your mom
point,
or dad.
it's all about you.
So
It is
your
about
mom was the man of the
hood
house.
slapping
So
conservative.
your mom was the man of the house.
You slapped your woman and she slapped you back.
Your mom was the man of the house. Is that what I'm getting? Am I
Your
correct in that, Stanley?
and so you had three women. Did they slap you all at the same time?
You obviously weren't listening, but was your mom a good
Why would I
leader of
listen
the family?
to I don't listen to women.
You listen to your mom.
Oh, motherfucker. Really?
You don't.
white
You don't
boy.
listen to your mom.
White boy.
You don't listen to your mom, bro.
Talk about my mom. White boy, you slapped the mother of your kids, didn't you?
Sure did. Bitch had it coming.
Okay, then I'm done.
Your daddy ever slapped your mom?
We now know
Dad
more
ever slapped your
about
mom?
conservative. We now know more about hood conservative than we knew 5 minutes ago.
Listen,
Talk
it
about
wasn't
slapping
a secret. It wasn't a secret.
Mute and
Phil, I
listen,
didn't actually slap her. No.
motherfucker.
I didn't actually slap her,
Said what
Stanley.
you
No.
did. It is what it is.
I had to correct the record.
We now know more about hood conservative.
You know more because you're curious. I want to know about you now.
Oh,
Come on, I'm sharing, Stanley. How come you don't want to share? Was your mom the man of the house or was your dad the man of the house?
Motherfucker, really?
What was it like in young Stanley's home?
Now make it about something you know nothing about. We know.
That's why you ask questions. What was it like in Stanley's home?
Motherfucker.
Who gave the beating? When you were growing up and you got spanked, who gave out the spankings? Was it mom or dad?
You slapped your woman.
And who spanked you though? Was it mom or dad?
Now you want to make it about me, wife slapper?
That's not a shameful thing.
Oh, I can play the white boy game.
Why do I feel bad about
I can play the white boy game.
Listen,
You're gonna try.
All the violence in my life, that is the lowest thing on the fucking totem pole. Why? Who gave out the spankings in your house though? Who was the discipline figure?
Answered my questions.
Who was the discipline figure? I know because it's painful, but we have to get with your pain, Stanley. Who gave out the discipline in your home? You see, you want me to have pain over what I've done, but I feel no pain. I want to know why you feel pain. Who is the man of your house, mom or dad? Did you go get some tissue?
Oh, motherfucker.
John, where'd Stanley go? Oh.
I am enjoying this.
So, mom or dad? Like, where'd you really get your value from?
So what's your next show about? Wife slapping?
My audience is calling me a wife slapper right now. They think it's funny.
I will go. I'm not going to even bother with your foibles. I'm just going to be in your audience knowing what I've heard today.
You think you know special secret knowledge?
Motherfucker, I know
you think I told this story? You think I told you something I don't tell anybody else? Who was the man of the house? Come on, Stanley, we're not gonna. You're not all conservative. Who gave the spankings? Was it mom or was it dad? Like when you got in trouble after school or whatever, when you were out there doing as young boys do, who was the one to tell you to get in line? Was it mom or was it dad? You seem to not want to talk about your parents, and I'm curious about why you don't want to talk about these looming figures in your life.
Oh, you don't want to know now?
I do. I'll be quiet. Tell us. Tell us about the time your dad almost slapped
you're going to overtalk. I'm trying to answer. Let me know when I can speak.
You're right. I was being rude.
You are so rude. I was raised by two parents who were married for 59 years, and no, I never witnessed abuse. What I witnessed was my mother dying in her own bed and my father to the end. Home hospice, baby. He loved that woman. He died, or she died in the bed next to him.
What
That's
kind of
what
story?
no motherfucker, you dare interrupt
Why do you
when I
skip right to the
you
end?
asked about my parents.
This is like watching
no,
Endgame and
you
you
don't
skip right
like
to
the
the snap.
story.
Don't start at the snap. No, motherfucker. I am not. You must thought you were gonna get sympathy. You must thought you were gonna get sympathy telling that sob story. No, fuck that sympathy shit. Don't start at the Thanos snap. Don't start at the Thanos snap. Tell us the story. You can start when Thanos snapped your mom. No, you're gonna start when it was too late to stand up to mom. No,
I'm going to tell you.
you're gonna start the story when Thanos snapped his fingers away. No. What happened before Thanos snapped your mom away?
59 goddamn years.
What happened before Thanos snapped her away, bro?
Who snapped my mother away, bitch?
Thanos.
Really? Is that who you think controlled my mother's death? You disrespectful.
What is it? God? Did God take her?
You are very. Thanos took my mother. Is that what you said? You disrespectful son of a bitch.
Just like that,
motherfucker. You are the problem with the black community. They can't fucking think. They get on a show. They get on a show and talk about Thanos.
It wasn't Thanos.
A dumb, insensitive.
Well, why would you start? Why would you start Endgame?
Look at you.
Don't start Endgame at the snap. I want to watch the whole Infinity Wars.
You don't like
the whole Infinity War.
Truth, you little hoodlum.
You got to tell us the whole Infinity War, Stanley.
Hoodlum. Is it hoodlum-servative?
Yeah, I am a hoodlum. You are absolutely correct. Tell us about the Infinity War, Stanley.
Mother, I described.
Tell us about the Infinity War.
You can't shut up, can you?
Tell us about that time you woke up in the middle of the night and you heard mom and dad fighting.
What I'm describing is a death with two people who were my parents. One of them still alive, by the way. 59 goddamn years. And my father could afford my mother to die in her own bed. He paid for nurses. He paid for medical equipment, motherfucker.
Why are you starting at
no, motherfucker. You want to know about my parents. You want to know about my parents?
What guy starts the story of the parents' marriage?
Little fucking pussy.
Hold on, I'll ask you about your parents' marriage. And you're like, well, she died. I'm like, nigga, that's the last chapter. So 59 years of marriage, the whole story. She died.
My parents could afford the hospice care. They could afford for my mother to die at home. Motherfucker, they didn't ask me for money. They could fucking afford it. Those are the parents I had, you little hood conservative.
What was the other 55 years like?
58, motherfucker.
Well, I'm assuming the last couple years she was sick. So what were the other 55 years like?
Better than yours.
Stanley doesn't like to share with his audience.
Of course I don't. I don't want to embarrass your ass. Hello? I think my job here is done.
You might never have a friend that used to come to the house when dad went to work? Hello? Hello? It's been on.
No.
just curious. I'm just trying to, because you're not really talking about the other 50. What were holidays like?
Pretty good.
Awesome. Mom and dad never once. No, let me think of it like this. Let me think of it like this. Would you consider it a modern, progressive, egalitarian marriage?
Motherfucker, they were my parents. They were mama and daddy. That's who I
I
consider
know
them.
they were your
Oh,
parents.
you
Now,
dumb son of a bitch.
I'm asking.
Please, please, please don't be jealous. I never
so
thought
jealous.
about it. Oh, motherfucker, you won't let me talk, will you?
What do you mean let you talk? Oh,
Consider
you talk,
any-
right?
oh, I can't talk. Motherfucker, I didn't care. I was their boy. They fucking raised kids. And, you know, kids have this nagging.
Yeah, brothers and sisters say that.
Motherfucker, you will interrupt me when I'm trying to tell you
I
about
will, because I'm petulant like that.
I
Do you
can't
have
talk
brothers and
all of a
sisters?
sudden. You
Were you-
keep
Were
asking.
you an only child?
Asking.
Were you
You
an
dumb
only
son of a
child, or did
bitch.
you have
You want the
sisters?
answer? It was heaven. I grew up in a great house with great parents. You dumb son of a bitch.
Were you an only child?
You want to
Did you
talk
have
about
siblings?
55 years, motherfucker? I can tell you.
Well, you're not making it easy, so we have to be,
Oh,
directed.
no, I'm
questions.
not
Did you have
making
siblings?
sense.
Did you
In
have brothers?
your miserable little
Like, what were your
hood,
brothers and sisters
I'm
like?
not making sense is your problem.
What were your brothers and sisters like?
Motherfucker, we were in heaven. What do you think it was like?
Oh, you do have brothers and sisters. So, okay, that's
Oh,
good to know.
absolutely, I do.
That's good to know.
Guess where my nieces and nephews are?
I don't know. Home.
In college, motherfucker.
That's nice. That is wonderful. That is wonderful.
It's a
That is wonderful.
literal success story.
I'm happy. I love
You
success
don't
stories.
like
This is
black
why I'm asking
Good.
questions, so I can understand the
You
ingredients
don't
of
like black
success.
success, do you?
I want to understand the
black
ingredients of success, bro. This is why we ask questions, Stanley.
Do you want to see black people successful, Hood?
I do. This is why I asked
Then,
about the ingredients.
motherfucker, listen to my
Why
story.
are you being so stingy with the ingredients,
I'm
though?
gonna rub it in your pussy little nose.
Where? All right, let me ask this question.
Motherfucker, all you're gonna hear is all my nieces and nephews are in college. And guess what? Their parents can pay for it.
It's wonderful, Stanley. You guys
Yes, motherfucker. Of course it's
this is why we have to learn.
And you know what?
How many times have you said you are here to teach, Stanley? Stanley, how many times have you said you are here to teach? And now you have the opportunity to teach. You don't
It's
want to
my
teach.
panel. I get to ask.
So do what the fuck you say you're gonna do. Teach, nigga. Teach, motherfucker.
Stanley, before you can be gone.
Stanley, was it like an egalitarian marriage?
Motherfucker,
I'm trying to understand something. Yeah, Brad.
Questions. I don't give a fuck what you have to ask. I'm giving you answers.
And I thank you. I thank you so much. I thank you so much. I am happy to learn about your world. I am happy to learn about your world. You really think I don't know what you think, honestly, but you seem to be difficult. You seem to be
my world. It's called Black Success. More questions? I can tell you.
Where did you first learn about feminism?
I can tell you how to get here. Do you want to know how?
Tell us.
Black Success. Is that where you want to go?
It's too late for me. Tell everybody else.
Yes, motherfucker. Oh, it's
too
never
late for me.
late.
Tell everybody else.
Black Success is never too late.
Help the audience, bro. There's a lot of people listening.
The audience. I'm talking to Hoodservative.
Shoot, let's hear it.
Don't be an asshole and be a man. Don't be feminine. Don't slap your bitch.
Now, I know a lot of successful guys that have slapped the bitch with you. I gotta disagree with you on that last one, buddy.
So we go.
I don't know if that's quite.
You know about
Typical
my
path.
parents now. You know where my mother died. My father's still alive. He's doing fine. Black success. Never had to ask.
Who was the?
Never had to ask for money because my
Is your
father
father the head of the family?
enough to know that people get old, motherfucker. Not a penny.
Is your
That
father?
motherfucker, you will listen to Black Success.
I'm asking about your
get-
Black
I
successful
get
family. Is your
fuck
father the head
around
of
on
the family?
this panel because of my parents and their success. They raised me to be successful. They raised me not to hit women, motherfucker.
I'm sure they did a wonderful job, Stanley. Was your father the patriarch, like the head of the family?
Are you? You want to know? You want to know how to be head of a family? The answer
Tell us,
is
was your father the patriarch?
absolutely. He's called father, and he was a black man. What do you think?
He was the boss. He was the boss.
Motherfucker. No. Boss, he was my father.
Well, he was your boss, but was he the boss of the family?
Motherfucker, no. I never called him boss. I called him daddy.
Daddy's another word for boss.
In your life, maybe. In mine, he was a father.
Anyway.
No,
So-
don't give me that anyway bullshit. He
Dad-
wasn't
Daddy
the
was-
boss.
so
He
Daddy
was my
wasn't the
father.
boss.
Can
Daddy
you
wasn't the boss.
can you fucking fathom that?
I can't actually. Daddy was not the
Oh,
boss.
you poor little boy.
Daddy was not the boss.
Maybe that's why you slap your bitches.
Because Daddy was not the boss.
No, it's not about me. My father would never tolerate that shit
Why is your father not the boss?
because he's a father.
Why is the father not the boss?
Motherfucker, do you not understand the difference
I'm
between
trying.
a boss and a father?
I'm
You
trying
don't-
to understand.
you
I want
don't-
you to help me understand.
Like-
That's why we're here. And thank you, by the way.
Do you need,
So much for your
do
time.
you need my father to be a father to you?
No, I want you to tell me why your dad isn't the boss.
You are a dumb son of a bitch, aren't you?
I am so dumb.
You are going to ask bad questions until some bitch slaps you again and you have to be a man.
If that's the way life goes, that's the way life goes.
See, the only way for you to be a man is to slap a bitch.
If that's the way life goes, that's the way life goes, bro. We are all leaves blowing in the wind, bro.
Wait, you have kids? Are you your kid's boss?
Of course I am.
Okay, well then, I don't know. I guess.
And my kids respect that role.
You know what? You answered my question. Thank you. It tells me a lot about you.
And you know what? I pay them well because they're amazing employees. Did your dad pay you well? I'm assuming he did because you just bragged on it. I mean, why won't you give your dad credit for being the boss?
Oh, hood-servative. Families are not like businesses.
They are not necessarily, but the metaphors and similes still apply. The comparisons are apt.
How often have you called your boss daddy?
We're not kin. We're not blood relative at all. I wish I had the chance to work for my father.
Well, I call my father daddy. I'm 60.
Have you ever worked with him?
Oh, no, motherfucker. You will listen to this. I am almost 60. My father is 81. I don't call him boss. I call him daddy. And when I call him, he is happy to hear from his employee.
You still say the word daddy?
Motherfucker, I call my father.
You actually say the
I
word
do not
daddy?
call my daddy boss.
You call him daddy though, like to this day? Like still, you're like 65 and you call him daddy?
Hell yeah, I do.
Wow.
I've called him daddy since I was like 2.
That is okay. That's huh.
Yeah, motherfucker. I call him daddy.
You know why? Because somewhere in Stanley.
Daddy every time I see him.
Stanley.
And you know what?
Somewhere during puberty.
Honestly, he's never embarrassed. I'm never embarrassed. I've known the motherfucker for 55. Oh shit. Did I say 55? 59 years. It's been daddy for 59 goddamn years. Why would I change it?
I'm not asking you to. I'm trying to understand, Stanley. I'm just trying to understand.
Of course you're
because
trying
at some point in my life, I got uncomfortable with the word daddy. You know what? You know what's so crazy? You know what's so crazy, Stanley? Can I share? Let me share something with you, Stanley.
Motherfuckers, you don't get to share.
You were sharing so much. Let me share too. Come on, man. Don't be like that. Don't be like that, Stanley. You were sharing. We were sharing. We were like, bro, we were bonding and shit, bro. Listen, I want to share something with you.
You thought we were sharing?
We were sharing. This is like we were bonding. Don't we feel like close to like brothers now? Don't you feel like brothers?
No.
You don't feel like brothers, bro? Damn,
my brother doesn't slap bitches.
You need a brother like me.
I wonder.
Me, one of those black sheep motherfuckers. But no, Stanley, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something about the word daddy. I don't even like bitches calling me daddy after I started having children because the sound of my children calling me daddy, I don't want to hear those words from anyone but my children.
Doesn't understand, fam. You bitch about how the black family should be and contiguous families and motherfucker, I grew up in one.
I know. This is why we asked questions, bro. You are a prime specimen, Stanley. Don't you recognize? Don't you understand that you are a prime specimen?
This is the black man's dream. The black
Stanley, right? Don't you understand? You are a prime specimen,
motherfucker. Hear me. I am the black conservative's dream.
Was your mom the boss?
She was my mother. Want to know what I called her?
Outside of mom, but was she the boss?
Mama. We don't.
Was mom the boss?
In the black community, there are no moms. They are mothers.
Mothers.
He called her Meemaw.
Motherfucker, don't be.
Was Meemaw the boss? Was Meemaw the boss?
Meemaw? What the fuck is a Meemaw?
Mama.
What the fuck?
Tu madre. Tu madre su jefe?
What kind of country ass shit?
Es tu madre su jefe? Es tu madre su jefe para toda la familia?
You're talking about a grandmother?
Was mom the boss?
Motherfucker, she was a mother.
But in a lot of households, that means the boss. So I'm trying to think. I want to understand your household because you have the successful.
I understand.
Well, I mean, look, is the successful household?
I tried to answer you.
The man runs the family. Okay. Answer me.
Motherfucker, I grew up in a normal black household.
I don't know what that is. Normal is single motherhood.
Nothing exciting or worth
Stanley, a normal black household is single motherhood.
I grew up normal.
But normal in black America is single motherhood.
Normal.
Normal is single motherhood.
No, in your world.
No, by numbers. Normal can only be established by numbers. The median. You know what the median is called? It's the norm.
It goes around.
Norm is a numerical reality, Stanley. Stanley, the norm is a numerical reality.
Oh, motherfucker.
It is.
No, what you
I mean,
can't.
listen. If you grew up on that one,
All right.
if you
I'm
grew up,
trying to
if you
answer,
grew up next to
and
Fred Savage, that is dope.
you
But
are
the
trying to
norm is
take.
single motherhood.
No, motherfucker, it's not.
Prove it.
What?
Prove it.
Bruise?
Prove it.
I grew up. Am I supposed to prove how I grew up?
Prove that the norm is not single
I
motherhood.
don't have to prove it. I lived it, bitch.
You can't. Your
Of
anecdote
course
is
I
not reality
can't.
for the rest of
Of
everyone.
course.
Your
I don't
anecdote
know.
is all of reality. You can't judge the norm by your anecdote.
Conservative. I don't have to prove my existence or how I grew up.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you to prove that single motherhood is not the norm.
How do I prove normal?
There you go. You're making an argument for it, right?
Well, I'm not making any sort of
You
argument.
said you said you grew up normal, bro. You said that.
Your ego
said
be
that,
so
Stanley.
rude.
You said that, Stanley. You said that. You said you grew up normal. So you have to prove
Yes, I grew up normal. I
establish
grew up normal. So now you're
establish what
fucking
normal
telling me
means,
how to
Stanley.
prove. No.
Establish what normal means.
Do you know how lame you sound?
Establish what normal means.
I don't have to establish shit.
What is the norm?
How I grew up. I call my father daddy. I call my mother mama or dad. I call my sister. I have one brother. I grew up in a house. The house is literally still there. We had a phone number in 1970. Motherfucker, it still exists. A landline of all things. Motherfucker, I grew up normal. The black normal. Motherfucker, you're interrupting what was not normal.
Y'all had one of them teller machines?
I'm sorry, I hurt your feelings, conservative.
Stanley, what is normal though? Establish what normal is.
I could drive to Savannah, Georgia today, walk through the front door, pick up that god awful 50-some-year-old fucking landline, and it would have a dial tone.
Stanley, is it possible that
normal hood
is it possible that
your little conservative fantasy, I lived it.
Is it possible, Stanley, that in this quest,
what you don't like is I lived.
I haven't heard anything I don't like, Stanley. You're a winning family. Why would I not like anything? You just told me the recipe for a winning family. Why would I not like anything you said? But what I've heard, Stanley,
I feel for you.
Stanley, what I've heard is that there may be a generational gap in the search for what normal is. You sound like you're from a generation or two ahead of me.
Oh, motherfucker, I'm a generation you want to be.
Yeah, I was born ahead of my time.
Guess what, hood? I have a son living normal as we can get.
He's living normal.
Motherfucker, you betcha.
I'm happy for him. What does that mean?
Better be. You should be.
We're
living normal. We are living the normal life.
What does normal mean?
Motherfucker.
What is that, barbecues and ball games?
If I have to define normal, it's not normal.
So barbecues and ball games.
You know what? If you like that sort of stuff, it can be normal. I have a big ass smoker. We don't barbecue, we smoke meat.
Awesome. So outside of barbecues and
want to
ball
see
games,
my smoker?
No, stop being gay.
Hold on now.
Outside of barbecues and ball games, what is normal? You guys go be gay later. Please, be gay later. Outside of barbecues and ball games, what does normal mean?
Let me show you my normal, motherfucker.
Don't show me your smoker, goddammit. Stanley, put it away. Put it away,
Well,
please.
no,
Come
it's
on,
on
John,
my
let me
front
see your
porch.
John,
smoke.
John.
It's on my front
I want
porch.
to see it.
It's just a normal old smoker. And you know
Let
what?
me see
I
it.
should be putting a
What?
chicken in it right now.
Are you gonna put a chicken in it right
Motherfucker, are
now?
you gonna wait? Are you
No.
gonna speak when spoken to?
Yeah.
Good. Normal, my dear hood conservative, is normal.
Stanley, would you say you perhaps grew up with white privilege?
In a all black neighborhood with black
Yeah.
parents?
Yeah.
Well, what can I say? I guess it was black privilege.
Awesome. Wow.
Would you say that
learning so
hood conservative? Would you say I grew up with black privilege? Is that
I would say
that a thing in your brain?
I would say
black people have black privilege.
Stanley, I would say that black privilege is exactly what black people say white privilege is.
And I think you sound crazy.
You lived it though. I sound crazy, but you lived it.
Black privilege,
which was exactly like white privilege.
Motherfucker, I didn't have to ask white people for shit.
White people don't have to ask for shit. It's just given to them.
Listen to what I'm saying.
It's just given to them, right?
I can take your
Isn't that white privilege though? They just get things.
I have to,
because mommy and daddy was just doing it. They just get things.
Look, you poor child. Here is your education, hood servant.
What is that, a PS5?
Oh, you're gonna interrupt, and I interrupt people. Let me know when you're ready to listen.
Is that a PS5 for house husbands?
I can educate you if you can fucking stop acting like a child.
That's a PlayStation for house niggas.
Yeah, okay. I'm sure that's some joke house niggers will realize or whatever. Dude, it was black. Motherfucker. You know what, 12th man? I gave you your.
Don't mind me, 12.
No.
We're doing a little bit of anthropological research today, 12.
There is no white privilege if you don't ask for it.
We're studying black privilege today.
We are? Who's studying?
Niggas got smokers and shit.
Hell yeah. Normal life. I'm a normal nigga.
Shout out to normal niggas.
Well, you know what? You might grow up to be one.
I want to be normal.
Well, you know what? I can't help you there, brother.
I don't want help either. I don't want to be a normie. But I'm fascinated by the normies, though. This is awesome.
You know what?
I'm
not that fascinated. Hard to be fascinated with you, yourself, and I.
Oh, Stanley, stop lying. You are so fascinated with me. We started this conversation because you're
wait, I meant me, motherfucker. You are bright. I give you that. Sometimes I wonder why you argue these hugely and weird esoteric points.
Think about this for a second. How is it that I'm so bright according to you, yet I take such a contrary view?
You can be a bright teenager.
Am I a bright idiot?
You know, idiots can be bright.
How so? This is a very contradictory square circle kind of thing.
Come on now.
How do you square that circle, Stanley?
You know what? If you've lived long enough and have met enough people, you'll know the people who are so bright, sometimes they're so bright they work against themselves.
Perhaps I'm so bright I blind you.
Yeah.
I'm shining, baby. I'm just shining. Why you just can't see me clear because I'm shining?
No, I laughed.
You hate me because I'm shining on.
Oh, wait, you know, this is the, why would I hate you, hood conservative?
I don't know why, but it's not very becoming of you.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not very becoming of you to tell Stanley what he thinks. It is presumptuous. And all immature little boys presume what other people think. Don't be a
Nice
little
smoker,
boyhood.
Stanley.
Telling me my
Don't be
audio
a
sound.
little boyhood.
I gotta
You
switch
need,
my audio. Hold on. Give me
all
a
right.
second. I gotta
You
correct.
need to grow
About
up.
time.
12th man, you deign to say something?
That is a nice smoker, Stanley. I've complimented you on it before.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I showed you and Ryan. Yeah, it is a beast. And I don't know. Might do
You
not gonna
putting
do a
chicken
turkey.
on it.
I'm
You
sorry.
putting in chicken on it today for
No,
football Sunday tomorrow.
I have leftovers. Cooking for one person is a bitch. Too many leftovers. But
I thought
I
you
don't know.
said you was gonna put a chicken on it.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. I have a whole chicken, but not
That's
gonna do
pretty
it
cool.
today.
Yeah, see, Stanley, when I fire up my grill, I have to get a fire going and all that shit.
Yep.
And
Well, living out
like
in the
when,
wilderness can be a chore.
yeah, yeah. One of these days I'll be rich like you, Stanley. I can have one of those.
You know what? The problem is you don't have to be rich to buy a smoker.
No, I got one.
Okay. Well, then, if you're not rich and you have a smoker, you just defeated your own argument. You can be very poor and do smokers and eat well, by the way.
Not one like that, though, Stanley. Only a rich man can have a smoker like that.
Well, I'm going to have to admit my rich brother gave it to me because he wanted a bigger smoker. So I didn't pay for it. My brother gave it to me. He's
Bigger
rich.
than that? What's he smoking for, a whole family or something?
We like food.
You ever smoke a goose in that motherfucker? No? I'll take that as a no. Yeah, I never smoked a goose either, Stanley. That'd be hard to smoke, wouldn't it? All that grease. That is a sweet smoker, though. I gotta hand it to you, Stanley. That's the ultimate retirement smoker.
Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. So anyway, yep. Cooking is good. Smoking meats and all that stuff is good. Something to do.
Yeah. Those set and forget, gotta love it.
No, you can never set and forget. Cooking can be a chore. Oh, and by the way, no, I've never smoked a goose. I have cooked one in the oven once. Let's see, 20 years ago.
How'd it come out, Stanley?
Excellent. First time I cooked for my wife's family at a Christmas. Wanted to be fancy and did a Christmas goose. Silly me. But it turned out really well. It was a good goose.
Where'd you get it?
I don't recall. I had to order it.
You had to order a goose in Georgia? Are you kidding me?
Oh no, I was in Virginia, and no, you actually have to order a goose. Let you know a goose, a goose farmer.
Well, in the fall, we just go out and shoot them.
Yeah, well, you know. Shooting wild geese, they tend not to be as plump and fat as farm raised.
That's okay. That is a nice
Lindy,
smoker,
you
Stanley.
actually, Lindy, you should actually have duck at least. Geese are a little hard to get.
Yeah, we do duck hunting here too, Stanley.
I'm sorry,
Shoot
what?
them out of the sky. Duck hunting?
I've never hunted. I've done quail hunting. Never. It's a little hard.
Yeah, quail hunting's real hard. We call them spruce hens up here, Stanley.
Right.
And
Well, where'd Hood Conservative go?
what? He's right there, right below you there, Stanley.
Look at this little pussy. I think Stanley's
Might
culturally
have went
white.
to get a beer or something.
I don't even know what that means. Stanley is culturally Stanley. We don't do whatever. Ducks are oily. Geese are even oilier.
Yeah,
They
are
will
old.
exude fat at room temperature. It's scary. Excellent French fry oil, though.
Yeah, and you
What
know
the
that
fuck?
stuff.
Lindy, do you eat chicken? Duck is actually pretty good. I'm shocked.
You ever eat rabbit, Stanley?
I have.
Flat
I've
rabbit?
actually barbecued rabbit. It's pretty
Yeah.
good. Little lean, but yep, I certainly have. Not wild. I've gotten it from
Yeah,
the
you
grocery
can
store.
fry it and make stew out of it and all kinds of shit.
Oh, you're gonna love this. I used to, my wife and I, morbid sense of humor. We would eat fried rabbit at Easter. usually we would watch The Sound of Music, which used to be, played at Easter time, and then we'd have fried rabbit for dinner.
Yeah, that sounds
Just
pretty
as a
good.
joke, Easter bunny, we fried it.
That's what my friends in Seldovia are doing. They butchered a whole hog the other night, Stanley.
Yep.
Whole
Thank you,
damn
HB.
hog.
I tend to, even more specific than that, I'm culturally Stanley. I just do what the fuck I do. And I do appreciate the compliment, though. I hope I live up to that. Culturally American is difficult. What's up, Hood? What, Lindy? You would hunt? Nice. There might be hope for me and you going out together. Our date will be hunting geese.
You guys booking dates and shit? What did I miss?
Oh no, I'm flirting. I'm very bad at it. Hey, I don't get a lot of
You were
practice.
supposed to tell me about women though. How are you bad at flirting? I thought you were gonna teach me about women. Now I'm not so sure.
I'm not going to teach you, man. Look. I know my limitations. That I even got married, it was probably like I lucked into it. Even
What do you mean you lucked into
even
it? What does
losers
that mean?
meet the right women.
Say what?
Even losers can meet the right women.
I suppose that's a thing.
No, I honestly, all jokes aside, I honestly do believe there's someone for everyone. You might have to, work at it, but I'm literally, the worst romantic. I honestly believe that there is someone for everyone.
Why ain't you the romantic, Stanley?
Yep, my one weakness.
Well, Stanley, then you learned what you know of women from your long marriage. Then
No, you do realize that I got married at I was close to 40. I've dated other women besides my wife.
no, I don't realize. I don't know. Like I have to learn these things. So thank you for telling.
No, I got married really late, and my son was born really late. I spent a whole life, from like what, high school to close to 40. I think I was 40 when we got married. So
You fell in love at
20 some years, 26 years. Knew plenty of women.
Well, Stanley, I was gonna ask conservative if we can start him a fundraiser for a new microphone.
Who, me?
No, for conservative because
Conservative is a professional. He knows what he's doing. We certainly can. I expect you to spearhead the fundraiser if you think he needs a new microwave.
microphone or
Did I say
Bluetooth
microwave?
headset or something.
I am getting old.
We all are, Stanley. It's all right.
Troll, stand down, Marine. It is funny though. Anyway, John, you there? Well, I guess he just like that motherfucker's gonna talk all day. I'll just go and do something productive. Signal, anything to say? Well, I guess he's not there. And it is 11:05. We have 50 minutes. Guess we could go back.
About to end it. How long, Stanley?
I don't know. We'll give it 50 minutes. Oh, look at this. Is hood conservative really? God damn it. Really hood conservative?
No, I was having a little tech
Is
issue on my end.
this
We
what
were in the
what
middle of a
is this?
conversation, and I was having a
What
tech
is
issue.
this video? Man,
What video?
damn it. Am I guess we are going to be able to raise hood conservatives some microphone money after all.
Looks like he finally
Y'all made some money?
brought up.
That's what's up.
Is there really a whole show? Come on, Hood.
He has lots of whole shows, Stanley.
What show are you talking about in particular?
Oh, I don't know. Just this one.
This one is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not blowing up so far, but
You
every
got
show is
56.
we gotta build
you
every
got
plan
more
about
than
what's
we
flying
have.
family.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can't be mad at you. I'm even gonna like the stream. Well, what you gonna talk about?
That's right, Stanley. Don't be a hater.
Oh,
Actually,
why would
Stanley,
I?
no,
Come
all jokes
on, dude.
aside,
You know better than
no,
that.
all jokes aside, peek behind the curtain. What I really wanted to talk to you about was your thoughts on feminism, because like I know you're gonna say, you guys aren't. Hold on, let me finish your thoughts, Stanley, but please. I know you say shit like, "Oh, you guys aren't men." You have a lot of pejorative things to say about feminism. Well, guys who don't agree with feminism and whatnot, but I would like to hear a more cogent argument other than you niggas ain't shit.
Okay, well, never said you niggas ain't shit, but it comes to that. I think that men should maybe be more stoic, even though I'm not really into stoicism. It just might be that men have to take it on the chin. I do think that individual relationships, like when I was with my wife, she was a strong woman. I think men should be stronger than their women. If you're a strong woman, get stronger. And I don't mean, slap a bitch up. I don't mean slap a bitch up.
I wasn't trying to imply that, but when you say stronger than your wife, what does that mean outside of slap a bitch up?
if you believe in that kind of submissive leader relationship that I keep hearing from weak ass men in the black manosphere, then don't be a bitch. You don't even have to tell your woman to submit. She just will. Because you are a strong man. I think if you have to talk about that shit, then you're not who you're talking about.
I suppose so, right? Those who can do, those who can't teach, right?
It's not even that complicated. I think unsmart people or uncomplicated people when uncomplicated people try and complicate things, they just muck it up. You still there? Oh, he left. Well, I guess I'm going to be. You're back.
My bad. Wasn't that exactly the point of contention we had earlier about simplifying things?
Hold on. It is. Ask your question again.
Wasn't this exactly a point of contention earlier about simplifying things? You tell me that I, on the anti-Semitist side of the argument,
your audio is horrible.
Jesus Christ! Oh man.
A lot of static and all that. I think, and sometimes when I'm asked stuff without actually having to think about it, the off the cuff stuff, sometimes it's better I'd rather write an answer than do an off the cuff answer. But the bottom line is people often confuse simple stuff or complicate simple stuff and vice versa for that matter. And it's all due to people not actually understanding problems. Some problems need to be dissected and solved piece by piece. Some problems you can literally just do it off the cuff. And I often think that Black conservatives in general and young like disciples of Thomas Sowell, Thomas Sowell was smart, but not super smart. And his acolytes are less smart and they think he's smart. And sometimes I think Black conservatives invented the problems with single motherhood.
Black conservatives invented the problems with single motherhood. Oh, no. You have to, if you're going to finish, you have to only talk about that shit.
Oh, are you going to fuss?
Yes. If you're going to continue, you have to only talk about Black conservatives creating single motherhood.
Wait, you're not a Black conservative. Why are you so mad?
Why wouldn't I be?
I think Black conservatives invented and fortified the problem in the Black community.
How did Black conservatives invent and then fortify the single motherhood problem?
I think when Thomas Sowell started talking about the welfare problem, he was the original welfare queen.
That's not much of an answer or an explanation of your.
You asked my opinion. I told you what I think.
What you said doesn't explain your opinion, though.
I don't have to explain it at all. Opinions don't have to explain.
Why? How do you come to such an opinion?
They have to, because he was the one talking about it. He was the one complaining about it.
So talking about it makes it a problem.
Now he is very old. He doesn't have to live with the problems he wrought.
Are you claiming that talking about an issue makes the issue real?
I am claiming Thomas Sowell was the first welfare queen.
What makes him a welfare queen? This is a wild accusation.
I bet he slapped his wife like you did.
I mean, I'm sure he didn't. Good for him, but kind of switching the subject here. First of all,
no, you asked my thoughts because I said I think Thomas Sowell was the inventor of the Black Malays, and he was the first welfare queen. Now, you can move the goalposts. I literally want to focus on Thomas Sowell being a welfare queen.
We'll focus on that then. How so?
He sounds like a bitch when he complains about how Black people are this and that.
Well, that's not really the same argument, bro. Come on, these are just pejorative.
No, I think Thomas Sowell complains a lot about Black people because he was never accepted by Black people. They thought well, hold on. Let me develop this thought. He sounded like a nerd, had no common sense. He wanted to go and just be an economist and not address real life. It was a whole lot of Black people should trade stocks or some bullshit like that. And he just didn't meet people he didn't meet Black people where they were. Oh, there he goes. He has run. Oh, this poor hood is in for a ride. Oh, troll, you're gonna run from the truth? Oh, well. Oh, you're back for a heaping helping.
No, I keep trying to fix this little stupid audio problem. So why is it wrong for a modern black man, or any man for that matter, to see feminism as a problem?
Well, can I give you, and I hate to do this, but you were talking about, you asked about my family. I literally was born in 1965. I literally grew up in a two-parent household. They were both black. I literally grew up in Savannah, Georgia, in Cloverdale, which was a black neighborhood. Nobody ever talked about feminism. Somehow or another, I grew up a normal black person in a middle-class black neighborhood. Literally, it was an all-black neighborhood. We had houses. They weren't a ghetto. They were single family households. I never heard about feminism. We didn't have to wonder whose mother was strong or whose father was a bitch. We just grew up like families. So you will have to forgive me when I think dwelling on feminism and acting like feminism is a thing and doing. I actually think Bell Hooks is maladjusted. She grew up differently apparently than I did, but for normal people, we don't make big things out of small things. And I think
You're familiar with Bell Hooks.
I think black men who can't be black men, but they worry about what women are doing instead of marrying them or, raising their daughters. I think y'all are pussies.
You're familiar with Bell Hooks, though.
Just my opinion.
Fine. Okay. So you're familiar with Bell Hooks, though.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, the thing, the what makes her interesting, though, is her early ideas. Her ideas about black men somehow being threats to black women or somehow being problems for black women have become something closer to the mainstream thought. Do you see that or no?
I disagree. Who the fuck knows who Bell Hooks is?
I didn't say people know who she is. I say her ideas have become part of the mainstream thought.
You did use the term mainstream. Mainstream means widespread. People know who she is.
I'm saying her ideas. The ideas.
I don't think it's mainstream. I don't think she's mainstream.
Well, black feminism is not mainstream.
Worrying about, you meant feminism is mainstream. I think it's mainstream. Do you mean the black community or in America?
Feminism, broadly speaking, is mainstream. Black feminism is mainstream in Black America. Would you disagree with that sentiment?
I guess I am neutral. I would say yes, but can I tell you why it's mainstream?
Okay.
Can I tell you why?
I'm listening. Yes. Okay.
Because dumb motherfuckers have made it mainstream. They paid attention to it instead of addressing the issues and moving on. If it's mainstream in the black community, and there are people like SKC who don't think there is a black community, he calls it the communita. If it's that way, it's because dumb motherfuckers who actually don't understand reality have made it mainstream. Sometimes you get what you wish for.
Who in particular would these dumb motherfuckers be, though?
Oh, I don't want to name names, but I think dumb motherfuckers who make a whole show about this stuff are making it mainstream.
How can people reporting on something make it mainstream? I'm just telling people.
Oh wow.
Hold on. Let me make an example. Let me make an example here. If I'm describing what's actually existing in the world, if I play a video of what people are saying or doing, if I show a video of what people are doing and talking about, how am I the one making it mainstream? This is just a lens to the real world.
I think a lot of reporting of YouTube shows tends to be interpretation. You could just say, well, this person moved this object over there, or literally report what happened. It's the interpretation of why it happened. That's the problem. So what you're calling reporting, I'm calling interpretation. And I think people make big things out of nothing a lot of the time.
Well, I think the better descriptor for that would be a critical analysis, Stanley. And obviously, we might disagree on the critical analysis. Hold on, Stanley. I'm trying to make a point, Stanley.
You're telling me what I'm thinking. Don't tell me my.
No, I'm trying to make a point. I'm not telling you anything. I'm trying to make a point. Just chill for a second.
Okay,
I'm trying to make a point. Just chill for a second. Now, what I think it's more an issue of trying to critically analyze current phenomena. Obviously, you and I agree on the analysis here. The problem is when men say that the government gives women advantages or incentives to not cooperate in the traditional family structure that you yourself grew up in, how are they wrong in that analysis?
I think people don't know how to analyze stuff. I think people will read what is inside of their head into stuff instead of being objective about their analysis. People basically analyze stuff with a pre-programmed agenda.
How are those men wrong?
I don't know how to tell them their opinion is wrong. I have my opinion. They have their opinion. We disagree about the analysis.
Well, do you believe your opinion is right? And if so, how?
I believe it's right, but you have to juxtapose with other people think their opinion is right. In the middle, we get to debate one way or the other. And, there may be a resolution, there may not be. But yeah, of course, I think my opinion is right.
Okay, let's take this a little closer to home. We were arguing about this Virgo thing since like the day or so ago. Now, the subtext to that argument is the system would allow for women to use their feelings against men and have full legal support. Why are men wrong for complaining or even noticing that that's how it goes?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I disagree there's even a subtext. I don't think there is.
I just told you the subtext. It's not even about Virgo. It's about the system.
I'm literally telling you, I think your subtext is invented. I don't think there's a subtext.
Laws and customs haven't been invented because I started doing a YouTube show.
You are imagining a subtext.
How can I imagine the legal reality to a lot of people's actual situation? This is not imaginary. It's alien to you, obviously. You have no real connection to this sort of thing, but it's not imagined.
Your opinion is there is a subtext. My opinion is there is no subtext. My opinion is you wouldn't know law or how the law works if they shoved it, if they put it on your desk to read. You have your agenda.
You know what?
Oh no, let me finish now. You have your agenda. I don't think the laws, I think you're just misinterpreting and or inventing a subtext. I don't think there is.
Okay, I'm no lawyer. I won't try to trick you into arguing law with someone
You're
who's not a
not.
lawyer.
And you know what? Even if you were a lawyer, you're not that good at reasoning. You're not that good at reading. As I said, you are inventing a subtext. I don't think there is a subtext. I think it is what it is. If you're smart, you do it case by case instead of making gross generalizations, which is what Black conservatives do. Black conservatives are really good at basically prejudice. You
Are you not
prejudge.
making gross generalizations?
I could be, but I have an agenda.
So gross
So
generalizations are actually applicable.
I think gross generalizations are my opinion. And you know, gross generalization, you're right in calling me out on it.
What do you suppose keeps historically, from not from a modern 1950, 1990 perspective, but like generally speaking, over the span of human existence, what has drawn men and women together under a state of union called marriage?
You know, oddly enough, wrong question. I'm not that kind of expert.
I never accused you of an expert opinion, bro.
Well,
Just curious, what do you
don't
think?
make me answer something that I'm not an expert in. I might get it right, might get it wrong. I would be winging it. And for your, as a matter of fact, what did this young man say? David King says, Hood is punching down. He thinks you're good at reasoning. I don't want to look like that kind of fool. I just simply do not want to be that kind of fool. I will tell American Man and David and all these people, they aren't. If they think you are punching down, then I have no reason to disbelieve that they think you're punching down. They aren't smart. They think you're punching down. And I congratulate them on you being their hero.
Well, I taught my audience everything I know, so they're just as dumb as me. Don't feel so special.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know that you're dumb. They think that they're smart.
None of us know anything, Stanley. We're all here to learn, bro. We are all believe to win, but we're just trying to learn this thing called life.
They think you're punching down, so they think they're smarter than me. They think you're smart.
Well, it's because they think you're short. They just think you're short. They know I'm tall.
I'm literally.
They know I'm tall, and they think I'm a little guy.
Hey, if you're punching down, you're punching down. Your audience has spoken.
Well, here's the thing, because the question I asked you about what it is that draws men and women together,
I literally
it gets to
said I cannot answer it.
I know, bro. I know. Please let me finish. I'm not asking. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask you. I'm trying to say something.
Iterate and try and re-ask it.
Yes, because I speak in complete thoughts, bro. It's. I know it's very unniggardly of me, but I try.
And I try and tell you, stop thinking that thought. I don't have an answer.
That's the problem. See, you don't want me to think thoughts, and that's what makes you like a white man.
I don't want to make a dumb answer for your audience.
You are like the white man in my life, Stanley. You don't think like that, nigga. Like you are like the white man. You are white supremacy in my life. This is terrible.
Now, see, that's problematic in and of itself because I say I'm not that kind of expert. You're calling me white.
No, it's because you tell me you don't be thinking them thoughts. Next, you're gonna be telling me not to read these books and shit.
Okay. Oh no.
just like the white man.
Okay. Yep. I'm like a white man.
See,
Telling you.
now you own it.
Whoa,
Now,
whoa,
yeah, own it, cracker.
You're off on a
Own it,
roll.
cracker.
And I'm looking at your chat on my phone. I say I can't.
Don't look at the chat. Look at me. Don't look at the chat. Look at me.
Well, you are your chat. These motherfuckers think you're smart.
You've never you have never tried to consider the grand reality of things.
Well, never in front of a whole chat. Let's see, 71 smart people and their leader. I don't like being. Hell, it hurts when you punch down. You got 7.
Don't call me their leader. They're all adults. I don't like to be seen as a leader.
Channel. This is called what is your channel called? The Hoodservative. Oh, come on now.
See, Stanley.
Like
You have fans. I have friends. I have friends. That's RENS. I think friends, bro. I'm not leading anybody. These are just my friends.
Well, yeah, you are. They're telling you are punching down.
I think I have friends in your chat. If I have friends in Stanley's chat, can you type FREN in Stanley's chat if you think we can be friends?
No, you know what? Shit, I'm a stranger in a strange country. This channel is very conservative as well. And look at American Man. He says American Man is the real Hoodservative. Interesting. And Carmen is a beautiful woman. Man. You got beautiful people in your audience, Hood.
Yes, Stanley. We all love Carmen.
Yeah, she's a knockout.
That's what you get when you're a misogynist, by the way. We don't get all the women. We get the good ones.
It's what you get when you're a conservative. Man, you conservatives get all the women.
I don't. Why would I want all the women? These hoes is terrible. I want the good ones. That's why we love Carmen.
I did not say you wanted them. I said you get them. They line up.
Well, if they line up, in your estimation, if they line up, why don't you suppose I can make observations about the line?
You know what? You, like all these Trump voters, cannot accept the win. Man, you're winning.
We're not really winning.
Oh, yeah, okay. Be modest. Really?
No, I'm not modest. I'm not modest. I'm greedy. This isn't a win.
Well, I'm seeing winning. I'm sorry you can't accept that you're a winner. You, Donald Trump, and the whole MAGAverse, y'all have won. And I personally congratulate y'all. Don't fuck it up.
This really isn't even about MAGA, Stanley.
Well, in a way it is.
It's not.
Basically,
it's about what's best in life.
Okay, if you want to frame it that way. My only response is y'all won. Govern well.
Stanley, what's best in life?
What's what?
What is best in life, Stanley?
In an odd sort of way. What's best in life is living a good life, which means you have to have a sense of the past. History rhymes, it doesn't so much repeat. And I think sometimes people tend to overgeneralize. People sometimes have problems understanding that you have to know when to generalize. You have to know when not to generalize. Sometimes it's difficult to understand which is which. The right tool for the right job, maybe, is the point. Still there? Oh, wow. Folks, we're gonna end the stream, or I am, in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to the new show. Into the chat, and I'll do it in the back chat as well. And I hope y'all are just amused at the bullshit I seem to be dropping. But so we go. In this moment. Well, apparently Hoodservative has given up, as well he should. And it is 11:05. You're back.
Yeah, my bad. I had to go press some buttons on my channel.
Oh, no problem. I'm gonna have to end this in about 5 minutes to 10 minutes. We'll start a new stream, and then we can continue the conversation. It's not like I'm gonna go anywhere.
No, I think I've picked your brain enough for one segment. I got a whole other show I want to queue up for. What do you think about the Daniel Penny situation? You want to give your thoughts on that?
I'm hoping for the hung jury. It seems like it's going to be. I actually, it is such a fence sitting thing. He should probably just go free. I think it is disturbing to think that this person that he, choked out, that's what he did. But I think he thought he was doing the right thing. I think a lot of people there thought he did the right thing. It is so on the fence that we just ought to go, fuck it. We need to think about how this works. I think he actually did the wrong thing. I think something like this should never happen again, but it's such a failure of the system. I just don't see sending him away for life or even 15 years. I think that's what the system would require. Now, the good thing is there's no minimum. I heard this today. There's no minimum sentence. The maximum's 15 years. I would like for him not to even fucking be found guilty. The system failed in several different ways. I think he is a fucked up individual. But he was a Marine. It might be a PTSD thing. It's so complicated that what are you going to do? It's not so much Daniel Penny that's fucked up, not so much the guy who he choked out. There's so much system failure that I think America might have to take this one on the chin. And probably not a cogent thought, but if I have to be brief, he needs to have a warning. Don't fuck up again. Thoughts?
Well, I think he's learned his lesson. Never intervene in nigger problems.
I don't think he's the one who needs to learn the lesson. I think why was this crazy motherfucker down there? Why didn't people call the cops? Why weren't the cops down there? That this motherfucker was down there threatening people. I'm sorry, you're going to call it a cop-out. I'm going to say there's so many failures that you can't hold Daniel Penny. He shouldn't have done what he did, but you can't fault him for reacting. Is that a cop-out?
I don't know if I call it a cop out. I mean, I take it further. Like, he did the thing that people expect somebody to do.
Well, see, I would expect more restraint, but it is so murky. I think he thought he did the right thing. Enough people think he did the right thing. Why weren't the cops policing? Why was this person who was problematic there to do the threats? It's bigger than just this one guy. And I honestly think he had PTSD. Motherfucker was in a dangerous place. A Marine is trained to neutralize threats. And I understand I wasn't a Marine, but I was in the Navy. Motherfucker, if you feel threatened, you have to neutralize threats. It's how the military is trained. So to me, it was a confluence of events. And I think it's a cop-out. The cop-out is it's not Daniel Penny's fault to a degree that we need to put him in jail for 15 years. We need to do better as a society. Cops should be there, etc. And it's a cop-out, but God damn it, it's the best I can do.
I mean, I don't know why you feel like it's a cop-out, though. I don't know. I can't understand the psychology on that one. Why do you feel like you're stopping short or something? What makes it a cop-out?
I don't think you should expect, cops, I'm sorry, you shouldn't expect civilians, non-authorities, to solve these sorts of problems.
Why do you want to have to only depend on the government to assist people when a crisis happens?
Because we don't fucking want vigilantes, silly.
Perhaps. Well, here's the problem.
What
I
do you
think.
mean perhaps? Dude,
I will explain if you will untie your
let's
fucking
not,
panties. I will
let's
explain what
not
I'm
get
thinking.
angry. Let me ask this question. If we do your weird form of libertarian voodoo, what is wrong and what's a threat to society can be very subjective. The government is there for the common good, to use a very Aristotelian concept.
There's a old story, I think, about New York City where a woman was.
Well,
walking.
you live in New York City.
Can I make my point?
No.
Would you like me to just wrap it
Let me
up?
say this. I'm a country bumpkin. You're more sophisticated. So,
Well, I'm not sophisticated. I'm a hoodlum, remember?
even hoodlums are more sophisticated than country bumpkins, sir.
I don't know how true that is. What I wanted to say, Stanley, is that there's a story in New York about. This is a very old tale. It's a little bit of a joke, but not really. The woman was attacked in like some street, some building corner or something like that, and she was getting, sexually assaulted by some man, and everybody could see it. And people in their window or whatever, like there were a bunch of witnesses, but everybody figured, somebody else would do something. So nobody did anything. Nobody called police. Nobody went down to intervene or nothing. And it was to kind of show the sort of nature of that world that had been created, where nobody actually cares about their fellow man or neighbor or whatever. And I think that it's a really unique problem with Black America because we don't really seem to understand the intricacies of what's called high trust society. Well, if you want high trust society, you have to have people willing to help in those situations, and you have to be willing to support them. And Daniel Penny, people don't know this. Daniel Penny was not the only guy to intervene. Other people helped him once he intervened, but he's the only one on trial for murder.
Other people choked him out?
They were all restraining him, but he was the only one, I guess, with a full poke on him.
I didn't ask you that. High trust, Mr. High Trust Society. Can I trust you to answer a simple question? Who was there in that picture with his arm in a sleeper / chokehold? Wasn't everybody.
It was only Daniel Penny had him in a chokehold.
Okay, well then what the hell are you talking about?
Again, according to testimony and witness reports, he wasn't the only person to get up. It was after he got up, and he brought the guy down. Other people tried to hold him down as well.
Who had his arm around the guy's neck?
I'm not denying that whatsoever. I'm just trying to point out to you that if you have what's called a so-called high trust society, that is the sort of behavior that you would expect of people, that when things happen, people get involved. Because what if no one gets involved? So someone should just be hurt or killed because crazy people got to be crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna it'll seem like I'm dodging. I personally think Daniel Penny is the one on trial, and rightly so. I think that it was a very bad confluence of things. I'm just not sure we should send a man to jail. We should probably just go, hey, we will find you not guilty but not innocent. That's the way the justice system works. Now, your thing about high trust societies, I've heard John natter on about high trust societies. The concept of high trust society is bullshit. It simply has never existed.
kind of neighborhood did you grow up in, country boy?
Let me at least finish this part. It is literally utopian when you start talking high trust society. Go read your Thomas More and don't people who have actually read and understand what a utopia is. Literally, the word translates to nowhere. High trust society is a bullshit concept. You can go and you can talk to whoever the conservative philosopher is, if there's such a thing.
There's no need for heroism in utopia, Stanley. High trust society rewards and encourages heroism. You are wrong in your utopia argument. No one is arguing for utopia. You are saying that
literally equating the two. Stop that. I'm literally saying when you say high trust society, it's a utopia. It doesn't exist. Never has.
Japan isn't real.
But this is exactly conservatives will never be. And you know what? I call you conservative. I actually think you are, but you're not conservative in a very classic way. You believe
I'm more like a fascist.
Okay, well, fascists certainly aren't philosophers.
That's what makes it interesting.
All I have to say is a high trust society is akin to utopia. They have never existed.
Utopia. There's no room for heroes in utopia. What are you being a hero for? Everything's
okay, I just won't use the word utopia. High trust societies have never existed.
What kind of neighborhood did you grow up in 1965?
Okay, when I say good fences make good neighbors, it negates.
What kind of neighborhood did you grow up in 1965?
Literally, don't get mad.
So fucking cagey all of a sudden.
Don't get mad.
You told us all about your mom, your pa, you want to talk about your neighborhood in 1965?
You being persnickety.
Tell us more about your mom and your pa, country boy.
You know what? That's not a high trust society. That's a family. There's a difference.
Were there other families around your family?
Societies are not families.
Were there other families around your family?
Next door.
Did you trust that family next door?
Not really. It wasn't that high trust. A neighbor.
Well, once I was stealing each other bikes, let me find out if I was stealing bikes. You guys were stealing bikes, weren't you, Stanley?
You are afraid that I will trash your argument.
Stanley, who stole your bike?
That's why you're acting all squirrely.
Who stole your bike?
No one. Fucking, you can leave your bike out front in the driveway.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
I'm driving through neighborhoods like that, and listen. When I drive through neighborhoods like that, it's only Jewish kids.
Not bullshitting you.
When I drive through a neighborhood like that, there's like a synagogue on the corner.
You did not grow up around normal black people.
Wow. Sounds like a lot of trust. Like you could just leave the bike and the nigga won't just ride to the stone back.
It was a neighborhood.
It was a neighborhood. Wow.
Okay, let me help you out here, Hood Server.
Learning so much today.
I would leave and often did my bike when I was a kid in our driveway because I knew the neighbors in the immediate street wouldn't come over and take the bike. The kids had their own bikes.
Everybody had bikes and nobody stole bikes. God
damn it.
I'm taking notes, motherfucker. I'm writing this down.
I grew up in a black neighborhood around normal black people.
Normal black people will steal your bike.
It wasn't a matter of trust. It was like, fuck,
Normal
have
black people, you
like,
can't trust them
what
with your
would they
bike on the
need an
wall.
extra bike for?
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. The definition might have changed by the time I grew up, but by the time I came along, you couldn't trust normal black people with your bike no more.
You know what? If I could go to my family home in the same neighborhood I grew up with, I could leave my bike in the driveway and it would be fine. It will now not as sure. I'm not as sure as when I was 7 in the 70s that it would be there in the morning, but more than likely it would be.
Did you know that black people in particular have a reputation for stealing bikes?
Yeah, motherfucking, you know I'm black and I grew up.
Weird, but I'm just saying it's true.
There were no white people in my neighborhood.
And that's what makes it amazing. None of them niggas stole your bike. Well, none of those fine, upstanding black people stole your bike.
More amazing that wherever it was you grew up, you can't trust niggas. Because where I grew up, you could trust niggas.
Wow.
I just could. I know it is amazing. That's why I don't think all niggas are enemies or threats.
That's dope, Stanley. You know, Stanley, we had a lot of fucking great conversations today.
I don't even have to pretend to be this way.
I don't think you're pretending at all. I just said I think we made progress today. I think we had some revelations.
You know what? One of these days, in a perfect world, we will go down to where I grew up. It'll be fine.
Can you teach us about real black
now?
people?
It is much degraded from when I grew up there, but literally, I'm not
Can
kidding.
you teach us about real black people, how it used to be from the olden days?
Real black people are great people.
This sure sounds swell.
You know what?
I
will come over to your channel because I gotta end this. I don't know. I can start it up. Do me a favor. I'm gonna put your link, your YouTube channel in this chat. And I'll just come over to your channel unless you prefer. I can start up a new one here and we can do it like we're doing it now. Maybe I'll just go ahead and start a new one here and then I will just do the same arrangement because this is a productive. When we bullshit, we actually get along. And I always enjoy talking to you, man. So I'm going to end this. I'm going to start a new one. I will come over to your channel. Okay.
You know what? I'm going to call Audible. I got it.
Do what?
I said I'm going to call an Audible. Yeah. I'm going to call an Audible. All right. I'm going to set up real quick. I got you.
Okay. Just snap out. I'm going to restart. I will. HB, I sound like such an idiot, but might have to go out and get more beer. Who knows? Y'all, see you on the next stream. I hope everyone will just come and hang out with me and Hood and HB and all the folks. See y'all over there.
Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go. Go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should. I should.